Sorry about that. I was running down the stairs, had a little bit of a mess up here, and then I had to clean up some water. I sometimes race to the live stream. A lot of good news for BAT. I want to talk about basic attention token. Coin I've been looking at for a long time. Coin I've been holding for a long time. Did sell it up at like 68, but you get back into it for a long-term hold. Tends not to be that great. It's a good project, though. I don't know if it's great for returns, but I just want to talk about the actual project. Project is amazing. I'm on the Brave browser right now. Shout out to the basic attention token right now and everybody out there. Sorry about that little bit of an echo there. All right. Volume up a bit, please. Wow, that's interesting. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yeah, finally, the volume's different today than it is. So funny. Never understand that. But let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about a TRX dumping to the downside too as well. Be careful. Volume low? It's super high right now. Like, look. You're telling me the volume's low, but it's super high. Look, check. I mean, that's like, yo. I mean, you don't want to go any higher than that. Yellow. Then you'll be peaking. All right. Very low, dude? Doesn't make any sense. All right, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that ticker up, Danny. Stop playing me, Danny. Wow, it's hot, man. I'm sweating bullets right now. Not easy showing up every single day, I'll tell you that. Some days you want to just take a day off. I'll tell you that. Every once in a while, your mind just says, can I just get a breather, Sam? Can I take a moment? And then my mind's like, no. You're Sam Price. You have to keep going at the speed of light. And I'm like, but that's just impossible, Sam. I have to, and then it's like, no, you got to keep going. And then I look at my competitors, the people on YouTube, and just other YouTubers, and they're going hard. They're going so hard, you know? And some of you guys said you wouldn't mind if it was down here in the bottom left. I think it's a little funky, but whatever you want, you know? It's the Lifer's show. It's your show, guys. So it's whatever you guys want. Also, last few nights, man, I've been doing everything I can to make gains in the market. Let's talk about what we did, though. We made gains in the market. You know, we made sure to make sure we took money. Let's take a look at what happened, and then we're going to get into Bitcoin. But last night, yesterday at 12 o'clock, if you're watching my channel, number one, I put this short out a long time ago down here. You'd be up huge on this Bitcoin short. Absolutely huge. I put this short out way back when, you know. Short is up 166% gain. So instead of whining about Bitcoin being down, you'd be happy up 168. If you're in my group, you would have been shorting the last few weeks. You would have been actually learning how to take gains out of the market. So take a look at this. Look, this is my short I put out last night. And actually, it should have, you know, the target was 33.33%, if you can believe that. And we banged on them. And I love my before and after crew. They're amazing. June 14th, we put this out at 12:48 p.m. right there at the bottom of the channel. I like to get at the bottom of the channel where the divergence occurs. If you zoomed into like a 7-minute, you would have seen some bullish divergence there at the bottom of the channel on the support zone. And there's your measured move, which is the length of the pole. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. And so no stop loss got hit. We made 31% when we woke up this morning. All right. Then it started to dump at about 7:30. But right at 7:30, you woke up to gains. Then the market started to take a turn on you. But that's the thing. You set your limit order, you get it in now, and bang, bang, bang. So 30% gains for Bitcoin short. If you had managed to get in or had, you know, basically if you'd watched my channel, learned what I learned, and then applied that knowledge to the charts, you would have been able to pull that money out of the charts. And I do it every single day almost. I mean, if I don't make a gain, I think something's up that day, you know? I'm always like, man, we made a gain yesterday. Look, Pond we hit when we woke up this morning, right? The day before, the E short was banging on them. The Phantom short was banging on them. We hit AI, Multiverse AI, the morning before that on the 12th. So the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, even if we find one, we find gains every single day. And I don't overpost. Yesterday, I made one trade. It was the Bitcoin short. You're like, yeah, you sent 100 trades. And coach went, no. We posted like a few coins in the Bitcoin short. And I said, man, if I believe Bitcoin's going to short, the market's going to go down. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. The Fed meeting is coming today. The Fed meeting is coming. 420 viewers, 169 likes. Can I get the likes up to the viewers? I would greatly appreciate it. I love to watch what CNBC says. It makes me laugh. But some of these guys are actually pretty smart. They got some good insight. They had 4 guys on there at CNBC watching that this morning. Some good insight. Appreciated that, actually. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I was looking at outside.io. I don't know much about them. Kind of want to give them a shout out. They didn't reach out to me or anything. I just like being outside. I like being outdoors. And their premise seems to be pretty cool. Something I may be aligned with. So I like this idea here, all right? Okay, moving forward. moving forward. Did you say my name? Oh, okay. A greater marketplace designed to get you outside.io. You know, they got Jack Johnson, Meet the Moonlight. I like this stuff, you know. Interesting. Yeah, because it has an IO, it reminds you know, Bedrock NFT, see? White paper, they got something going on here. This is all strictly entertainment, people. Okay. So this is Fed Day. Happy Fed Day to the lifers. Bang, bang, bang. So others, is there more gains coming? I mean, the 1 hour is oversold now. I've seen this play out as what's called a slanted cup and handle. You know, I'm not, you know. But now you may have something brewing like this. And you left, and then you came back inside the pattern. Everyone's wondering what the Fed's going to do. If the Fed raises the interest rate by 0.5, this will likely dump to the downside. If the Fed raises the interest rate by 0.75, this will probably continue to pump. Also, the 1 hour tells you, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The charts right now tell us that Bitcoin's going to go lower. If we had to just play the charts, it's going to say that Bitcoin's going to go lower. Remember, if price action leaves a pattern and comes back in, just play like it never left the pattern at all, okay? So you just want to look at this and there's a bounce here. Yeah. And there you go. So Bitcoin 3S, right? No, I'm not. To my whole team, I'm not live on Twitter because I forgot. When I wake up in the morning, I have to open up Restream. But for the last 500 days, I've opened up my YouTube. And I woke up this morning doing my routine, and I didn't remember Restream. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing something 505 times in a row. I only did it once. So tomorrow we'll have to reconvene. And honestly, I'm tired. I go through the charts, and then I wake up last night, and I'm running the show. I'm running the group. Running the show and running the group are becoming almost too difficult for me. Like, I need help. Like, I need help. Like, I need an assistant from Boston. I need someone who can, like, actually be around me. Like, I need a physical assistant, you know, that can work with me 2 to 3 days a week because I am overwhelmed at this point running 2 different things, and I want to hit it all, and I want to be the best at everything. So, and I always go to the trading group. At the end of the day, it's the trading group that's number one for me. You know, it's the trading group. Like, that was my number one job that got me here in the first place, was my trading and what I do. So that's where I continuously go. You know, my team throws things at me. We want you to do this, we want you to do that. And I'm always just like, I'm just going to go do what I got to do. And then eventually I'll get the right person to fill in those next few things. So yeah, I didn't get to do the restream today because of all that. You know, had I had an assistant, they would have set it up for me this morning. It would have been ready to go. Honestly, I would even give access to my computer maybe, and, you know, remote access, and maybe one of my assistants could just wake up in the morning and bang stuff out for me when I'm just busy. And the last few mornings too, I've been almost missing my workout. Like today, just crammed my workout in and almost missed it. And if I miss my workout, I'm thrown off for like the rest of the day. It's just like, it ruins everything. Who's talking about DXY so long? Crash like Venezuela value from hibernation for like money printing. 50 is bad because it means we will get more later. 100 is the best because it will be over quick and the bull run back on. Honestly, I don't think anything. Flaxmack, I know what you're saying, and I somewhat agree with you, but you don't know. Like, you're better off just saying you don't know anything at all. Could be a world invasion, Taiwan. You have no clue what could happen. You have no idea. Aliens could literally come from the sky. Like, you have no clue, you know, what could be going on in the next. Like, to act like you know is actually make. See, this is the thing. Watch this. What makes the best soldier? Or no. Everything in life is competition. Agreed? Trading is competition. Agreed? Right? Everyone can agree with that? Trading is competition, right? And isn't war competition? And so I'm just trying to talk about how trading and war are somewhat similar. Okay? And why am I saying this? Because in war, if you assume what the enemy is going to do, you are likely to get slaughtered. Right? So the point of the story is, like this guy just said, he thinks 100 would make it quicker, 0.75. I'd like his reasoning. But in the end, it's like he knows what's going to happen. If they hit 100, this is going to happen. If they hit, you don't know. You don't know. You're better off saying you don't know and preparing. A good army says, you know what? They might attack us from the back. Let's keep a flank here and a flank here. They might actually do an underground and come up from these holes here. Let's do some underground searching for tunnels. Let's make sure we block up areas, right? They might do an aerial assault. Let's make sure that you can't see our camps. Let's make sure we're camouflaged underneath the trees in proper ways, you know? And they might actually even do a fake out. They might put some troops here, making us think they're coming there, but we may only be able to see a portion that represents a small, and they may be over here coming from the flank. And so the guy who has all that mapped out is the guy who wins. right? The guy who says he knows what the enemy's going to do gets slaughtered because he goes the wrong way. Don't be that guy. And this is the same thing in trading. You cannot commit. You must not commit. Last night, I bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. I did. I made it clear to my whole team, and I told them exactly when I did it. And I kept the buy out here. It's down $111. Ooh wee. I wasn't trying to make a trade. I also traded the Bitcoin 3S and made money, you know? But this is a long-term buy. My daughter will hold this Bitcoin 15 years from now. My daughter will have that 0.22 Bitcoin. You know how many people would love to have 0.22 Bitcoin? You know how many people have the money to buy 0.22 Bitcoin right now, but they won't do it because their mind won't let them? Like they're trapped in mental prison. They're afraid that it'll go to 10K, and they're so greedy. They're like, but I'll lose $2,500, and what do I do then? They're so attached to their money. I know where I'm going. 4 years from now, I can patiently hold this Bitcoin to be a very happy man. God will take care of me. You know, I was just thinking today, this country was formed on God, America. And for everyone around the world, but America, everyone loved America, you know? It became a guiding hope, a guiding light, right? So when the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low, I open up a trade. It's that simple. You know, that's my trading style. And if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you just won't really care what else is happening in the market. So right now, I'm predicting a bounce for Bitcoin. I mean, for the short back to the upside here. This is also, and I've traded these many times, and I'm probably the only one you'll ever see. This is like an upward trending, shallow cup and handle. And you'd be surprised, but I've back tested these, and I've probably drawn over 200 or 500 on the live, like just like this. And they've played out probably even in front of you on the 7-minute or different time frames and in my trading group. That's your measured move. We can actually stretch it all the way to the same area here. It says we'll get to about 433 from this 331, and that projects more gains. Another possible 30% gains out of the short. Not guaranteeing it, but I'm telling you, I mean, I see hidden bearish divergence, hidden bullish, because this is swing down to swing down, yet this is swing up. Tells me the trend will continue to the upside. Hidden bullish divergence. And hidden bullish divergence is a logical idea because it's saying price is moving up and bouncing off a range, but yet the RSI is moving back to where it likes to reset. You didn't make a lower low, you made a higher low. Even if you were just a support and resistance trader, you would say resistance, resistance, bounce. We came back, we should bounce off resistance for our next move to the upside. And what are we doing? We're bouncing off resistance to the upside. This is already moving a little bit. You know, it already gained moves since I first discussed it. So there's a chance that the Bitcoin short continues to the upside based with the fear going on today and the Fed meeting creeping. This could continue to the upside. Also, with the 4 hour kind of catching up to you, looks like a bigger short is coming into play. You know, we're going to look at the 4 hour for Bitcoin. But look, even the 4 hour ready to move here for the Bitcoin short. So you get the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 1 hour, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour all in your favor for a move on the stochastics RSI. And that's how I trade, using the stochastics RSI. So, yeah, there you have it. There you have it. And maybe make sure I didn't have some levels mixed up here. Dynamic, yeah. Because I did reset this real fast. How are the audio levels? They should be amazing. They sound amazing, but Jordan's got to eat the sock, man. He's got to eat his sock, bro. Bitcoin should not need a sailor. Worry about the world instead. Where's your lemon water and your honey? It's right here, baby. Thank you for saying that. Everybody here, get your lemon water out. Get ready to chug it up. Ooh, I got lemon in the eye. I did. I definitely got lemon in the right eye there. It's a weak lemon. I got to get a new one. I usually use it for like a day or two. We got more in the shallow half than I had in the weak half. See that? You never know. You got to look around. I mean, in the fat half. Lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, baby. Shout out to everybody here live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's drink that lemon water. Let's stay healthy. Shout out to everybody staying motivated today. Are you ready to change your lives? Are you ready to realize you can make money out of the market any which way it goes? 30% last night, 30% maybe today, and moving. As long as you use a good stop loss, do proper risk management, you will change your lives. Look at the bullish divergence. Even on my other indicator, it's got it here on the RSI, on this SRSI, and I got it here. I mean, locked and loaded, baby. Locked and loaded. You got a 78% chance, basically a 70% chance this short will play to the upside based on the falling wedge and this trend line holding too as well. So just something to think about. You got to just play the probabilities when they're in your favor. Shout out to everybody here, keeping yourself fit. I worked out this morning. I feel good. I did lower focus, did a lot of squatting, a lot of moving around. Unbelievable. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on the live and calling yourself crypto lifers. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to take a big sip of this lemon water, decalcify the pineal gland, get myself into an alkaline state, make sure there's no cancer living through me, make sure I am fluid, make sure I have less inflammation. And that's why you wake up every single day. Like, how does this guy wake up every single day? The market's up, the market's down. He has a smile on his face. He feels blessed by God, and he knows he's going in the right direction. How does the lifer do it? I do it by drinking the lemon water every single day. I'm telling you right now, it starts with nutrition. It starts with what you put in your body. You are what you eat. All right? Make sure you're eating the proper foods in your life. 333 right now on this idea. Look at this. Oh, I'm in front of the ticker. I don't want to be. But yeah, 333 there. So shout out to each and every one of you. Chugging that lemon water, baby. Doing damage. Doing damage. There, but the grace of God go I. Shout out to all my Irish. Shout out to everybody on the live. Wherever you are. Madagascar, China, Japan, South Africa. We got everyone from all around the world, man. We got Alaska, man. People from around the world, baby. Honey and lemon water every single day. So I'm giving a call right now. I give a call every day on the live. I'm sure just shorting Bitcoin is the call. In my humble opinion, 50-minute pointing up, 1 hour pointing up. Shorting Bitcoin is the move right now. For now. You know? They might actually, what if they raise it a whole point? What if they go 1 point? Moved to Florida already, I'll quit my job, man. It's been wild, Sammy, and the action has made it crazy the last bit. Yeah, man, you look drained. Oh, that's rude that you said that, because I had a really good sleep last night. I'm going to have to take you out. Yeah, I don't feel drained, and I don't feel drained at all. I'm taking you out, dude. Manny Jones, BBQ. I know you love me, man, but I'm not drained. I'm not taking you out, but don't ever say I look drained, man. Come on. Get a life, man. I ain't drained. This looks drained to you? Do I look drained to you? Like, come on, man. Do I look drained to you? That's disrespectful, bro. Straight up. If I saw you, if you were in my face right now, you're probably one of my subscribers in my Discord. I'm going to fire you up. You'll probably leave my Discord out. But, I mean, I don't think I look drained. I just worked out, man. Yeah, you look drained. I'm a sensitive dude. I'm offended. Put a lemon in the microwave for 15 seconds. Much juicier. Ew, that's gross. You put a beautiful object in a radioactive microwave, dude? Come on, man. Come on. Are you kidding me, Jimmy? I got rid of my microwave 10 years ago. I don't own a microwave. All right? I did research on the UFOs. All right. I watched a documentary, and it was about UFOs, and they took a bunch of students from MIT. Already up 2 points in the short. And they took 2 students from MIT, and they said, can you please recreate this crop circle? There was a crop circle done in some guy's big, farm. Now, the thing was, the crop circle had bent emulsions and all the, like, someone could have come and done it in the middle of the night with measurements because it was perfectly symmetrical. And they were like, well, recreate it then. If aliens didn't do it, then you recreate it. They told the MIT students. So the MIT students went out, they did the measurements, and they were able, in the middle of the night, to bend and make the circles and stuff. But they couldn't create these emulsions at the bottom of the wheat where the wheat folded over, where it seemed to have some kind of, like, it didn't hurt the wheat, but it weakened the wheat. And it was a radioactive, they could see. The only way they were to do that was to back engineer a microwave and then shoot microwaves into the lower part of the wheat. After I saw that documentary 13 years ago, I unplugged my microwave and I threw it in the trash. And I realized that I was basically slightly radioacting my food through a heat process. It's not normal. Most people think it's cool. Like, if you put broccoli in the microwave, it takes all the nutrients out. If you put your lemon in the microwave, it's going to do something to it that you don't want. Don't put your lemon in the microwave, man. I don't care if it gets juicier. You'll be all right. You'll have a juicy lemon, Anyway, I'm calling a short for Bitcoin, and that's the show for the day, everybody. Have a great day. I got to go. Got to run. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. And, just got to run, man. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Take that short and enjoy yourself. Have a good night. Not happening. Not happening. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's keep it moving. Don't put anything in the microwave, man. Take your microwave right now and throw it in the trash. Worst thing you could be doing for yourself. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. And I talked about the Dow, and I said, the Dow must bounce here. There's bullish divergence, and I said, I expect a bounce for the Dow tomorrow on the low here, right? I expect a huge bounce for the Dow here to bounce to the upside, and bang, look at the Dow did bounce all the way. Some people actually left. Like, some people left. Anyway, look at this. So the Dow about to bounce to the upside here, and we called it a bounce on the Dow. Why? Because we saw bullish divergence. Bullish divergence right here. Look, ready to rock, man. I thought I was tripping right now. Lifer never dips this early. Got me good. But look at all the signals and the waves around everyone right now. It's all good. So many ways to heat a lemon, You got me, man. Legit thought this show was over. If 75 points are added to the market, we will rally, maybe, bro. I was like, no way, he's serious right now. Yo, people are weird, man. Anyway, it's sad we did lose viewers. Whatever, they'll come back. They're gonna be like, wait, he didn't go anywhere. Why would you? If you left, you're not a lifer. I was just trying to find out who the lifers were, man. So look, this is the idea here, but we're getting overbought now, and we're getting overbought ready for Fed time. So that pump was whack because you needed to get above the previous high. When Stokes pump, you need to get above the previous high. So unless we get above this zone here, expect more downside for the Dow Jones as well. I expect to bounce. We got to bounce, $300 bounce, but you never know. I eat lemons of kiwis, all of the strawberries. We're going up to 50, then a pump. How many crypto traders does it take to screw in a microwave? Y'all some fools, man. The soul-selling YouTubers would never do that. Shows you how real the lifer is. Curse Bill Gates and Warren Buffett for talking bad about Bitcoin. They're the worst, bro. Do you think 5 or 0.5? It could be 1. You never know. It could go all the way to 1. We don't know. We have no clue. You know what I'm saying? We have no idea. It could. We have no idea what could happen. I'm wondering if it is 1. If some insiders know about 1, because there seems to be more fear in the market than I've ever seen. Look at the crypto fear and greed index all the way at a 7. Unbelievable. At a 7, extreme fear. So, that's why I had to buy Bitcoin last night. Whenever I didn't buy Bitcoin, when it was at these levels, it was the worst decision of my life. Like, I always look back and I was like, man, why didn't I do that? So I've kicked myself way too many times on the other way, on the other side. I've been on the other side of these 7 times, and every time it was the worst decision I ever made. So that's the lowest I've ever seen it, dude. I've never seen a 7 in my entire life. Never in my entire life. I've never seen a 7. So with that being said, I had to put in more money into Bitcoin. 5,000, 10, might even go higher, right? Drip for the bearish on the oil and gas, yeah. The more brutal the recession, the faster it'll be over. Slow burn versus Inferno. Just slam us with 100 basis points. Screw a soft landing. Sam Bitboy says ETH will flip Bitcoin. That's a bold claim, but it will do it in the first cartwheel of my life. I humbly believe ETH will never flip Bitcoin. Ridiculous. It won't. You're telling me, okay, Bitcoin came out and did exactly what it was supposed to do for the last 10 years and went up millions of percent. ETH has been out since 2014. It's been out 6 years, and it did nothing that Bitcoin accomplished. It actually had a lot of issues. It caused a lot of people a lot of fees. I humbly disagree that ETH will not flip Bitcoin. Just doesn't make any sense to me. ETH hasn't even got close to hitting $1 trillion market cap. Bitcoin done did it. You know what I'm saying? ETH will do well. On the Fox News, they said the hike could be 200 basis points. I'm saying, what if they go to 200, everybody? I believe there's some serious fear coming in here, and there could be a massive, massive tank. ETH seems to be in the death throes. Yeah, I just don't think ETH will ever flip Bitcoin. Honestly, I'm open-minded. Anything is possible. But right now, I think maybe in 40 years, ETH could flip Bitcoin. But I still believe that that's like telling me that like gold has a $20 trillion market cap. That's like telling me that like what's Amazon's market cap? What's gold's market cap right now? No, this is insightful. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at gold's market cap, right? What is the market cap of gold right now? Ranked by market cap. Gold has an $11.5 trillion market cap, okay? All right, just to make it clear, right? All right. Amazon's market cap, right? What is Amazon's market cap? I'm going to make a real clear point here. Amazon market cap, all right? $1 trillion, right? So Amazon is similar to Ethereum. It's a new technology that came out of a .com bubble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know what I mean? But like as an asset, Ethereum is a new technology, okay? Coming out of a tech bubble, right? And so to tell me, have you ever heard anyone say Ethereum is the new gold? I've never heard it, man. Ethereum is not gold. Ethereum doesn't look like gold. Ethereum isn't even close to gold. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, Ethereum will not pass the market cap of Bitcoin. And it will not flip Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Not in the next 10 years. It doesn't make any sense because we're looking at the new gold, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the new digital gold. Bitcoin is the only thing that's going to take more from this $11 trillion market cap of gold. You see? So just with that being said, and then watch your platinum and your platinum. They're going to go up a lot too. They're going up a lot. You know, look, 7% or down 7%. The whole markets are down, but I like these as back-end plays to gold plays, you know? It's honestly more accurate to look at the combined market cap of IBM compatible layer 1 than ETH on its own. ETH is an oil of a crypto. I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying because it's an encapsulation of a bunch of techs together, 100%. So look, the Dow's about to tank because you hit resistance here and you're high on the stochastic. So the Dow's about to dump and get back all the gains it just took out for 300 points, in my humble opinion. I believe the Dow is about to dump right now. So watch out. You're high in the, you know, and we already showed you the Bitcoin short. We spent a nice 15, 20 minutes on that. About to bang on them. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. This thing looks like it's like open too much. It's weird. Like I'm wearing a 1970 collar over here. What's going on over here? Is it my... Anyway, I didn't even try to look at it. I try not to look at myself too much. Just jump on into the live and get it done. Get it going. Emery Thompson, totally agree. Best thing I ever did was ban mainstream media. If the rest of us followed, they would, 10x gains in a few hours. Billy Bob, my man. Did anyone catch XCN today? Wow, nice job, man. 10x gains in a few hours on XCN. Thoughts on multi-chain SPHYNX Labs for the super chat. SPHYNX Labs multi-chain. Never heard. I did look at it like a couple days ago. I didn't deep dive it, though. It came across my radar. Let's take a look at SPHYNX Labs. Shout out to everybody here on the live. All the people that left realize I'm still here. They're like, wait, he didn't go anywhere. Like, SPHYNX Labs. Let's take a look at SPHYNX Labs. Is this coming up here? I must Google it, I guess. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to you and yours. Appreciate you. SPHYNX Labs, an revolutionary DeFi system. An AI all-in-one solution for trading, farming, staking, and holding. All right, cool. Launch the app. The next wonders of all chains. I mean, I like multi-chain right off the bat. So SPYNX. That's why I couldn't find it. SPWY, right? Hold up. SPY8, SPHY. This might be it here. This SPHYNX. Wow, 35% today and banging on them. Interesting. I just want to take a look at the charts. When you need a decentralized coin, so they got a farm earned by supplying LP tokens, buy and sell BSC, CRO, Polygon, ETH, or BitGert. Interesting. BitGert's actually getting a big name. Starting to move, man. Farming pool, staking pool, initial project exposure, AMA, and the SPHYNX Labs in one partner launch. Launchpad for pre-sale raise. Wow. And they got a launchpad too as well. Read the SPHYNX Git book. Now, I can't find out if this is the right coin. I want to make sure, but I'm not sure. Multi-chain DEX, launchpad, papyrus charting, lottery, coming soon, the bridge, mobile AI application, wallet, SPHYNX Pay, NFT metaverse, and more. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Our mobile app is coming soon. Read more about it here. Mobile AIO application. SPHYNX Labs mobile application is completely changing the way DeFi is managed and traded. I mean, this is cool. And this is I like what you did because this brings us back to where we were at the beginning. When we were just ripping through these channels and, we would just go through coin after coin. All the super chats would be deep dives. Man, when the bull run was on, man, you're giving me, thinking back when the bull run was killing it. Trying to save Sammy the time from searching. Wow, wah, pump, marubu. I'm not looking at any of that. You're on some weirdness. Anyway, this is the stuff I need to do way more right here. The next cake will be found doing stuff like this. Yeah, that's what we do. I judge projects by what they deliver, not by what they promise. Exactly. Y'all see Tron taking. Yeah, we talked about it on my live stream. In my group, I said everyone watch Tron, but to dump to the downside. And honestly, I think you could play Tron down, TRXDOWN on Bolsa Dex, which you have access to if you take the link in my description there. Tron down on Binance, but you can trade it on Bolsa Dex as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Actually, why is Tron down? It should start to move now. Tron down should be pumping up 8%. But TRX is completely collapsing right now. Losing the peg to their stable. That's kind of so sad, man, right? You tried to do the same thing and then it lost the peg and it just completely collapsed. Wow, it bounced back fast. People were like, I'll get free Tron real quick. I never was a fan of the Tron network. I bought Tron when it first came out, 2017. I wrote it up, and then that was it. Like, I sold it. I sold it when it crashed Binance one day. Like, everyone was trying to get in and out of it, and it crashed Binance. Total market cap is struggling, holding $888.3 billion, went all the way down to bounce here off the zone at $850 billion. See, that was my level that I'd watch. Why was that? That was our last level. You didn't hold that level. We were going even lower. And my last leg, just the last place we could absolutely maybe hold was this little nook right here, you know, at about, what, 786. And if not, you're coming to $600 billion. So crypto market getting slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered. You know, everyone running to safety into the dollar, you know, because the Fed meeting is freaking people out. Everyone wants to stable up. They don't know what the Fed's going to do, so everyone is going to stable up. They're going to be like, you know, I'd rather be in a smaller idea position, all right, and keep it real with myself. So everyone is in that stable coin, in that US dollar. Let's take a look at the dollar right now, which isn't even stable too. Man, they've made no place feel like home, man, these guys. So look, this is what I'm hoping on. I projected the idea that we're going to make a right shoulder here. This big pump. We're also getting overbought on the 1 hour too. So look for the dollar to dump with the Dow Jones, which is going to be interesting. Watch the dollar collapse with the dollar. Watch the Fed just like collapse everything, man. They ruined it all. And honestly, everyone's going to blame them. Don't blame them. Blame the Ponzi scheme that was created. Blame Alexander Hamilton. Go watch the Money Masters. And the second he sold this to the Bank of England, that's when he started this. The second he did that, you know, praise the Lord and say thank you for James Garfield. Thank you for Abraham Lincoln. Two men that tried to get us off of the international banking system standard. Tried to make America its free country. Show me a country. Let me control the money. And I care not how big the army is. I will still run them, you know. That's I believe that's from Churchill. Or, I control the country if I can control the money. The monetary system is what holds it all in place. You see? Funny, this is like rock music in deep house. Strangest music ever in a deep house setting. It's like the weirdest genre collection. They just don't stay on point. What algorithm do they use? Let's jump into the S&P 500. You know, shoulder, head, and shoulder did a bit of a pop. But look, I made this idea here, and it's like it's got to hold this level. Like when it comes back down, it can't break this lower level here. You could try to say it's in a wedge. To me, it's got to do this, and it must hold this bottom trend line today. It breaks this. That's a bear flag to the downside. 1 hour dumps on you. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours about to dump on you too. So I have to say, that's your leg to the downside, and you have a basically 80. I do this all the time, and I'm very accurate. I think 8. I'm almost going to say 9 out of the 10 times I wake up in the morning and I have a prediction for Bitcoin. And it, like yesterday, I said to short the market. The market went down. Today I short the market. Let's see what happens. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen, but the day before we shorted the market. Friday night, short the market. And again, it's not me. I do it all the time without taking any time off, and I can see the probabilities. It's that simple. The 4 hour, when it gets above the dotted line and starts to curl, you dump right there. You dumped right here sideways. You dumped right here. Here, you kind of went sideways and went up. So it doesn't, this is like a miracle toss here. You start doing this and the price action just goes up anyway. And that can happen. How do you figure that out? You go to the 1 hour and the 15 and they would have given you the tell. See, they would have hit low points and see this. And then look, the shoulder, head and the shoulder. And so that's when you would have played support and resistance and smaller time frames, and they would have got you over the pin 4 hour there. So it doesn't mean it's all bad, but most of the time, see, that's the one time, that's the anomaly. But here down, here down, here down, here down, high, high, high. Like if you did it 20 times, like only 2 or maybe even 1 out of 20 times, would you see this anomaly right here? So yes, you could, this move up. But and it even started when we were low though. See that? And started to move up and got halfway through. But the point of that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 600 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. What's up, Lifer? Just got out of my PhD supervisor meeting, man. How did it go, man? What's it like having a supervisor? I never want one of those again for the rest of my life. Shout out to everybody. I hope you're doing well. FitFi banged up 40% this morning. FitFi doing, there's a Rothschild film from 1929, and they brag about their life. The whole film. There you go. Thanks for taking the dollar off the gold standard, Nixon administration. Oh, yeah. Bretton Woods. If you don't know what Bretton Woods is, please go research it. Get yourself educated to what Bretton Woods was and is. It was when America there was a time when America banned the citizens from actually having gold. They were like, give us your gold. You got to give the gold up. You kidding me? Give my gold up? You'd have to rip gold out of my cold, dead hands, man. I would never give my gold out. Never. Never. Oop, I don't own any gold now. Bretton Woods 2.0. I mean, this is what's going to happen right now. We're going into Bretton Woods 2.0 now. Yeah. And that's why if you don't know what Bretton Woods is, you must figure it out. Bretton Woods. And honestly, even if you Wikipedia it, you're going to get like the brushed over version. But you must learn what Bretton Woods was. All right? You must. Bretton Woods, Bretton Woods, a New Hampshire village in the United States conference known as the United Nations Monetary Financial. You got to check this out. And it's called Bretton Woods because that's where it happened here. I'm telling you, the East Coast is where all this shady stuff goes on. That's where all the Freemasons live, up on the East Coast. Boston, New Hampshire, Vermont, Washington, D.C. This Northeast is where the power consolidates in the country. Few people in California, you got Pelosi and all that, but the power consolidates in the Northeast. I'll tell you that right now. And because that's where the first people here that ever came to the country, that was the first millionaires ever lived, the Northeast. The oldest money in the country resides in New England. I'll tell you that right now. I'm from New England. Their oldest, most money in the country. You come to New England, come to Massachusetts, drive around. You will see mansion after mansion after mansion, town after town with millions and millions of dollars. It's absurd. I go to drive to local places 10 minutes from my house. Every town next to me, Wellesley, one of the richest towns in the country. Dover, one of the richest towns in the country. Duxbury, one of the richest towns in the country. The list goes on. Brookline, one of the richest towns in the country. The next town next to me, freaking. And then you got, it just goes on and on and on and on. Newton is one of the richest towns I've ever seen. Every house in Newton is worth $2.5 million. Dude, Massachusetts is like the wealth state. I can't believe it. New York's got money. Other states got money. I'll tell you right now, though, Massachusetts has the old money, dude. They've been making money since making money, They were multimillionaires back in the alcohol trade, they were the whale traders. These families come from big money. Dude, I cannot, because I knew that growing up, but I didn't grow up rich. So now I move home and I'm driving around. I'm like, I see another mansion getting built, another mansion getting built. We had a recession the last 2 years. Go drive around these towns. 5-bedroom homes were getting built all over here. I see another every day I see another home going up in these neighborhoods. These people have no lack of money. I will tell you that. They are pouring out the pockets with the money. When I worked at a funeral home, I had to help with a Freemason funeral. It was a little strange compared to a typical funeral. Oh, of course it was. Connecticut is actually the wealth state. Connecticut has money too. I'll give you that. They got money. Nah, which state has more wealth? What's the richest state in America? Now, Massachusetts is small. The 10 richest states in America, right? Maryland. Massachusetts, number 2, dude. Number 2. With a median household income is $85,000. I'm telling you, number 2 in the entire country. And it's a tiny state. It's a tiny state. We have also the most education here. We have the most colleges. Big money here in Massachusetts, I'm telling you. Yeah, I live in Connecticut. Yeah, honestly, Connecticut is the fakers, though. Massachusetts is the real money. Connecticut thinks they have more money than us, but they don't. They act like they have more money than us. Connecticut is the people that think they're rich. You get it? Massachusetts is the people that know they're rich, and they don't even tell the Connecticut people how much money they got. I lived in that rich, poor hypocrisy in CT, richest state per capita in the U.S., but 3 of the poorest cities routinely in the country. Yeah, you got Hartford, Connecticut. Dude, don't tell me about Connecticut. Man, my friend grew up in, what they call Bridgeport, Connecticut. They used to call it Bridgeport, New York, because it was like but my friend grew up in Bridgeport. He used to tell me about waking up to shells. His cousin did 18 years for murder. No, my good friend from St. John's, man, Will, dude, shout out to Will Bell. Dude, he grew up, and he told me growing up in Bridgeport was no joke. I almost got robbed in Hartford. I went to see a buddy in Hartford, Connecticut. Crime. I used to fool around with Governor Pataki at my cabin. I used to fool with Governor Pataki's daughter at my cabin in the Maine. Yo, that's insane. Pataki's daughter, Billy McDonough. That's insane. Sammy's swinging hard this morning. So let's take a look at the dollar index. I was hoping we would get a double top here. It just continued to boom to the upside. Look at that. Unbelievable. And we need this to double top here. We need this to double top. Daily is overbought. RSI. And look, we do have the bearish divvy, which tells me that Bitcoin will bottom, baby. We got bearish divvy here. Bitcoin will bottom. See? As long as this bearish divvy stays intact, Bitcoin will bottom, my friends, and we'll be okay. I'll tell you why. I've been looking at the 2-week chart. How much more can the dollar go up? It can't. It honestly can't. The 2-week chart says no more, but no more, So look at this, see? Half the people down in Florida are the people from Massachusetts with money, it's like. So look at this rejection here. We're in this wedge. This wedge could break up. That is the measured move. We do not want that. You can see. But as I'm showing you, every time we hit this point and we were high in the 2-week, dump. And this was like a 2-year run for Bitcoin. 1 year, 2-year run for Bitcoin. Can Bitcoin begin its next 2-year run and bottom out here? There's a chance we can. I bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin to prove it. Okay? I bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin to prove it, and I'll show you my buy because I'm not trying to be a faker here. And I bought a lot of Bitcoin in the last few weeks. I mean, when that fear and green X, and look, I'm down 179 because I'm holding this long term, so don't hold me to it. It's not a trade. I'm not trying to make boatloads of money. You're not going to put $5,000 into Bitcoin and make a huge trade. You need to use at least 3x leverage on that, and I will hold this for years. I can't wait to show this years from now. 0.228 Bitcoin 4 years from now. What will 0.22? Guys, in the comment section, let me know. What buy now? SPHYNX allocation is coming soon. Buy now? I don't buy anything, man. And honestly, don't ever buy an allocation. It's always going to, yeah, don't do anything someone tells you to do. And Panty, actually, you're doing a little bit of shilling. I'm going to hide you for today. You're shilling too hard, and I just don't want you shilling anymore. Scott, yeah, I worked at a fancy country club in the South Florida. Lots of Maryland and Mass people. We're underneath the 4-year simple moving average. That's a huge buy signal to me. I agree with you, man. It's still worth 0.22 Bitcoin in 5 years. There you go. I have only 0.47. I'm a DCA some ETH now. There's fairly high probability we're near the bottom. Are you going Solana or AVAX? I don't know, man. You do whatever you want. Any thoughts on Saitama? No thoughts at all. Sorry. St. Pete is still better. I think St. Pete is better. It's awesome. It's a beautiful place. Supers, people. We'll take a look at people. Thank you for the super chats. Much respect to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that music pumping. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and jumping on into the live. Thank you. Okay, so we pulled out a beautiful short last night. Will we pull out more gains today? You never know. You're going to have to stay in the trading group just to find out. Mr. Lifer, you are a legend. No, you're a legend, man. Been really feeling the 80 cents beats lately then. Dude, ETH entry now would be golden. I'm even thinking about throwing the rest of my tether at it and putting my feet up. Even if it sees 200 or 100, it will recover. Bison 9. I mean, as long as you're ready to handle the $200 and $100 ETH, then, you told yourself you could handle it. You know what I'm saying? I always keep something on the sidelines, man. You do whatever makes you happy. What do you think about Tonic? Not the price, but the company. I don't think anything about it, man. I don't have a lot. I looked into them. Yeah. Music for a while. I set up this boiling methanol reaction. So cool that you get to do all these cool things. Dude, can I ever hang out with you and do chemistry? No, because I have a Hoffman apparatus in my base, over here, and I sit there and extract oxygen all the time. And actually am working on a particle accelerator and so I can drive a Corvette on hydrogen. So if you can ever help me do that and set up one up at my house, it would be awesome. So I would love to sit and do chemistry with you, man. I'm a self-taught biochemist, you know. I let a fly in this morning, and it keeps hitting the lights, and it's just getting annoying. I never go all in, never. I have gone all in, but I won't do it ever again. But I've done it. I did go all in for Bitcoin. I mean, I had to. I was broke, man. I went all in. But again, I can't tell anyone else to do the same. So look, the 2-week chart is starting to turn on you. This is a shoulder head and a shoulder too on the 2-week chart. Like, come on. Every time we've been this beat down, we've had a struggling moment here. So, and it's about the RSI. Here we didn't, but the RSI wasn't this high. The RSI is just like, come on. It only gets above this line once here in 2008, right? The 2008 crisis. Here in 2015, and here we are again. 3 times, like, you know? It's just like, and this thing is all the way from 1989. This chart goes on for days. Okay, so let's zoom back in. So the dollar index. Sorry, bug, but it was a mosquito, though. That one was a mosquito. Got a lot of bugs that come in the back door. It's annoying. So take a look at this here. We need this to double top. Just what we're looking for. And we need this bearish divergence to play out in the 4-hour. All right? And that's really what it is. Bearish div on the 4-hour. Actually, right there, it's not on the 4-hour. It's on the daily. Sorry. 4-hour is still kind of holding something. Damn, man. The 4-hour is oversold and wants to bounce. Like, how is that possible? You do have bearish div if this would load, you know. Can it be Grove Corp? What is this? See, music does everything. Like, I swear I'm going to write to this company and I'm going to give them a slapeasy. Like, what are you doing, guys? Like, that's not deep house. Like, house music is house music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go back to my original, every once in a while they have a really good house techno thing and they get me going and I'm into it. No, I don't want laid back stuff like that. I'm going to fire this company, man. They're the worst. I don't like them. I really don't. This is the best one. I like this mix, though. All right. Got to keep it positive today. Wow, look at Bitcoin dominance collapsing to the downside. Look at that. And I mean, you had bearish divergence swing up here. This swing up was up there, but not half as sharp. Probably shows up hard. Yeah, and there you have, I mean, yeah. Because look, this swings to the downside, but this swings to the upside. Bang. That's technically hidden bearish divergence, right? And no, hidden bearish divergence is when this goes to the, no. Hidden bearish is when you go up on the RSI and down on price action. Still, that's bearish divergence. You dumped. This is swinging up. That's swinging down. Dump to the downside. Now it wants to pump back up. Wow. Sphinx Army is here. Good stream. Supers, people. We'll take a look at supers and people. I am Sam Security Detail and Personal Chef. Also, we tag team Lego builders. Not financial advice here. Careful with Aurora and Canopy. The business models are failing and burning millions monthly trying to kill competition. Oh, I don't like Canopy. Are you kidding me? You're talking about, because you saw Canopy up there? Oh, I would never. I got into Canopy Grow Corp on the Toronto Stock Exchange at $1, sold it when it was 40 American. Like, yeah, I took that stock for huge money years ago. I don't trade anything but crypto. Lucky to be here with the CryptoLifer. Blessed every day I get to hear your voice. My future has so much potential with you in it. My kids and I thank you in advance. Be blessed, my friend. Thank you. Shout out to Danny Foltz. I love you, Danny. Thank you for giving me the love and the respect. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Life, if you want to be the next Bob Lazar, I'm sure for a wee Bitcoin, he would build you your accelerator. I'd really want Bob to, me and Bob go way back, man. I love Bob, man. Bob knew my uncle, and me and Bob used to hang out, and Bob showed me so much about UFOs and technology, and I actually found out how to back engineer craft, and I basically know about the Omicron accelerator and how it shifts positions and moves and changes the flow of the earth, and so crazy. It's not true. My uncle doesn't know Bob Lazar, but I studied Bob Lazar for literally like 5 years of my life. I know everything about him. He went to Caltech, UC Berkeley. They erased him from the books, but he's one of the smartest people on earth. He got into a jet. That was whatever. We'll go into that on another time when I have another podcast one day. I'll have another podcast one day when I get to cover all this stuff. I know so much stuff I'd love to teach you. Right now, just Google Coral Castle. That's a good thing to learn today, Coral Castle. Let's take a look at Bitty Bitty Bitcoin and see what's happening in our Bitcoin. So we hit our short. Our short hit the target. I want to show you something amazing. Let's get the extraction team out. We'll pull the sound down. Because I'm sure I made this video yesterday, but maybe I didn't, so I'm going to make it again. All right? Now, this is what's called fractal magic. I went to the 15-minute, all right? And I looked at the 15-minute. Look at this. This is crazy, but I looked at the 15-minute chart, right? And we were here. Let's go back in time. Hi, my name is Sam Price. I'm a professional crypto trader. I'm also known as CryptoLifer on YouTube. Today, I want to show you how to use fractals, how I used a fractal to find a eerily similar target for Bitcoin. I was shorting Bitcoin, and let me show you how we did it. It's quite interesting, so stay tuned. This is really cool. Watch this. So I was watching Bitcoin, and I was wondering whether we were going to dump or not. It was actually earlier than this. We were like, actually, let me stop this replay too. I'm going to go even further back in time. We were somewhere right around here, okay? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a head and shoulder inside of a wedge. This is a head and shoulder, or inverted head and shoulder, excuse me, inside of a wedge. And they look similar to me. So what I did was I grabbed this tool here, which is called the bars pattern tool, which will encapsulate a bars pattern. And I took just this fractal at first, you know, the first fractal. And I opened it up and I matched it to price action, okay? Now I went to the 1 hour when I did this. See, I changed times. Actually, no, stayed on the 15. And I matched it to price action. And I came up with this eerily similar idea here that Bitcoin was probably going to dump to the downside here, okay? And it matched pretty nicely. Now, then I also realized I forgot to grab this end point. So I went and grabbed this little end point too, and I threw it on there. And lo and behold, and I actually had it more like this, but lo and behold, this fractal would play out like so. Look, you see this? And let's replay and now let's do the replay and we'll watch price action. And this is insane. And let's zoom in here so you can really see what occurred. And I love watching these replay tools fall price action. Look how crazy this is. Like, and it would go basically right to the target, very close to the target. I opened that short, and I didn't open the short based on this fractal, but I mean, come on. Like, and I've been doing this type of stuff for years, finding pattern recognition, smaller, bigger, micro, macro, flipping, skipping, dipping, and doing all these crazy interesting things with the charts. If you love this creative type of just outward thinking, you know, out of the box thinking and fractal magic, this is what it's called, fractal magic. If you love fractal magic, come to my live stream, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I'll be doing things like this you will not believe every single day, and I'm fascinated by this stuff. I absolutely love it. So if you like just having fun with me, playing with the charts with me, getting scientific, if you like math, if you like data, if you like measurements, if you like movement, if you just like to get it in this universe, the fibs and more, come on in and hang out with me every single day. I can't wait to see you there. CryptoLifer on all social medias. Follow me, baby. All right, cool. I just want people to see that. I want people that don't see the stream. I want people to see this. This is amazing stuff. Most creative TA I've seen on the tube. Shout out to Michael Kush, man. Seriously, peeps, if you want to join the Discord group of lifers, link to join under the video right now. Thank you for saying that, Rodney Robinson. You are a beautiful man. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you and yours. And, you know, Rodney just got married, man. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. And I hope all is well with your new marriage, man. Shout out to you and yours, man. Not all of us in the stream, people, make sure you hit that like button, everybody. They will. I trust the lifers will do the right thing because that's what lifers do, baby. They don't make me ask. They just do it. We're going to have 700 likes in this live. We're going to get to 1,000 people on this live. We are going to a big place today. I have a huge feeling this live is going to blast to the moon. We're going to blast to the moon, baby. Congrats, Roddy. Shout out to Dustin. Dustin, your email was amazing. Ben Cohen loves his math, and he's calling for 2-year bear market accumulation. He's been pretty spot on. Hi, everybody. My name is Ben, and welcome back to the Cryptoverse. Today, I want to go over diminishing returns for Bitcoin. I watched that guy. I got nothing out of him. He has 400,000 subscribers, his data, and he produces that great. I get nothing out of that dude. I swear, man. I don't know why, but maybe I like everybody, and God bless him. Like I God bless him. I personally didn't get a lot out of him. You know, couldn't really hear him, but it is what it is, man. You know, I'm not going to mess up my hair for it, though. I mean, come on, man. Like, comb your... See, I came from guys who were proud. Like, my grandfather woke up every morning, combed his hair, looked good. My dad did, too. I watched Ben Cohen with his hair. I was just like, come on, man. How you have people... I mean, he's rich. We can see he's rich. He's got 400,000 subs. He makes like $2 million off his Patreon. But, I mean, come on, man. And you know how much he's given Patreon? Patreon is kind of a ripoff. I'll tell you that right now. We've moved to Me6, and I'm building my own payment network. I'm building my own entire payment network, so I'm not going to be dealing with the middlemen anymore. CryptoLifer.com is coming out. We're coming out with an insane website. I have a whole team working on the back end right now. It's going to be nuts. So, Ben said he would be like 130K end of this year. He's not very accurate. See this guy said. Ben had Tom Crown on yesterday. Them blue glasses hurt my eyes throughout the Android. Yeah, like, I don't even know if I want to associate myself with that dude. You know what I'm saying? If he asked me to go on his, I don't even know if, maybe I would just like, yeah. But I don't know, man. I just don't, I go with the vibe, man. I go with the vibe, you know? Fed 0.75, Bitcoin double pump. We never know, man. We're waiting on the news. He never monetized because he makes so much money on his Patreon, bro. He makes a lot of money on his Patreon, you know? Samuel James Price. Crown is a funny dude. Love them. Crown is an interesting guy. Tom Crown is more like someone you watch for entertainment, you know? He has somewhat good TA, but to me, it takes so long to get the TA out. Like, he's not going to give you this fractal and call it a short. Like, it's just not going to happen. But what he will do is entertain you, and he's a nice guy. Like, I would do a collab with Tom. He seems like a nice guy. Like, there's no reason not to be nice. See, the thing about me is I'm a competitive cutthroat guy, and I'm competitively cutthroat when it comes to my technical analysis. And so I do judge people in the TA world. I don't judge you on your personality, but I judge you on the TA world. And if I don't think your TA is as good as mine, like, then I just like, I'm kind of like, or if I don't think you put in the work that I put in, like daily, every single day, constant, who am I to judge? It is what it is. But it's just like, you know, Tom Brady. He wants the best wide receivers on his team. He doesn't want no Joe Schmo. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing. Like Michael Jordan, you couldn't just go on the Bulls and be a half player. He wants you to be the best. And if you weren't the best, he probably was like, meh. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be great, there's a little bit of a cutthroat nature to be great. You know, it is what it is. You know, and maybe it was the full moon last night that's got me going. I watch Ben and a guy named Naeem every day. Sam is a great melding of both those guys for the perfect crypto trader. Shout out to Bison9. Yeah, disparaging Ben with your skit demeans you. Yes, it does. I agree. I agree. But it's also funny, and I've always been a funny guy. I think it's funny, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you don't think it's funny, it is what it is. You know? Volume is low again, dude? Why does someone keep saying that? How is the volume low? Must be something going on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. I'm just testing my hello. That's really high volume. I mean, it could be louder. I get it. Check. 1 2 1 2. Weird. Really high volume. I mean, no, you're right. It could be louder. It's kind of strange, man. Comedy's a head gig in 2022. Sounded fine to me. Volume is good. Music volume is low. Sorry, 750,000 subscribers. So stupid to be just throwing that money away. The music volume is low. There. Ever see the chart guy? Lots of experience. The chart guy's awesome, man. There's a lot of good people. I'll tell you who's good. I don't hate on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on anyone. But I do have my opinions. I see, that's the thing. Because I'm a YouTuber, I can't have my opinion. Like, if I was alone with my friend, I'd be like, you know, I don't really like that. I don't like watching this channel. But if I say it out loud, I'm bashing, right? So I just like to be truthful. You know what I mean? Not everyone says the truth, man. If I talk the truth, people don't like it. It is what it is, you know? So, total market cap, desperately trying to make this inverted head and shoulder and get out of the can. This is like a Hail Mary pass here. Can we bottom out here on this inverted on the 15-minute? It says that we could. We're oversold and trying to get a bit of a bounce here. But the 1 hour just doesn't want to let you go, man. So you need a Hail Mary pass out of the 15-minute right now. You need a Hail Mary pass out of the 15-minute. You just need it. I don't know why. It just is what it is. You need a bomb. You don't get this 15-minute to bomb you out. The 1 hour is going to say I didn't breach previous highs, and you're still in this channel. And this channel is just going to come back to the downside here, all right? And you're going to roll over on the 1 hour, and that short's going to continue to the downside. I mean, to the upside, but Bitcoin's going to continue to the downside, all right? And there's the red. I told you we were about to dump on the Dow. Who said that? When we were at 388, I said, watch the dump. I mean, it's high on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. I said I always open up a short then. Get into the VIX. You know, get into the VIX. The VIX is going to pay you. So there you have it. And short the S&P with the XPX1, you know. SPX. Oh, no, that's SPM, right? Yeah. But you can short the S&P, okay? Look at this. I mean, I said last night when we dump tomorrow morning, it's funny. I said when the S&P dumps tomorrow morning, because we were high on the 1 hour, when the stochastics RSI are at above point, I know they're going to dump. See, I've been trading them now for 2.5 years every single day of my life. I didn't trade them. I traded for 5 years without the stochastics RSI. I got bagged so many times without them. The stochastics RSI will change your life. And you have a stochastic and you have the stochastics RSI. You want to use the RSI and you want to use the stochastic on the RSI, right? What is the stochastic RSI, right? What is the stochastic RSI, all right? So check this out. Hi, everybody. We like to make quick explaining videos for you here. So you could just jump into these quick little videos on social media and just get this awesome information. I use what's called, hi, my name is Sam Price, professional crypto trader. I'm also known as CryptoLifer on YouTube. And I like to make these short segments, explanation videos, to help you understand how my mind ticks and the indicators that I use to trade. I use the stochastic RSI and I use it religiously. It's like my main go-to indicator. I use all these other different strategies, but this encapsulates my indicator the best. Stochastics RSI considers the relative strength index and applies stochastic oscillator formula to it, deriving market trends that are more sensitive than the RSI alone. It is a technical indicator built through the combination of a stochastic oscillator formula and relative strength index and ranges between 0 and 100. Stochastics RSI allows traders to identify whether an asset is in the overbought 80 or oversold 20 territory. Of course, you're excited to know how it works, but let's first understand the fundamentals. Since the stochastics RSI is derived from the RSI itself, it makes an absolute sense to understand the concept. Basically, the RSI is a technical indicator that tracks an asset's momentum, identifying whether the cryptocurrency is overbought or oversold. Typically, the RSI is measured between 0 and 100, with values above 70 indicating overbought and values below 30 indicating oversold positions. Okay? The upshot, it represents a signal for the direction and the strength of the trend. All right? A trader would usually mark buy or sell signals based on the RSI crossing over 70 and 30. So how does the stochastic work? It considers the RSI's index movements within a given period without emphasizing the current price level. The most popular calculation period is 14 periods, 14 days, sessions, hours, or even minutes. The result is a figure between 0 and 1, swinging with the center line of 0.5. It is essential to note that some Stoch RSI calculators multiply the output with 100, providing readings in the range of 0 to 100. Another popular calculation period for stochastic is the 20 periods. So it's stochastic equals the current RSI minus the lowest RSI divided by the highest RSI minus the lowest RSI. Okay? That probably went way over your head, but it's amazing. I don't know if we'll use this as an extraction, but maybe we could. But I love the RSI, the stochastics RSI, and just understand it's the quick layman term is it's a sensitive RSI. All right, a sensitive RSI. So you better hope and pray today. All of us better hope and pray, no lie, that the Fed comes out, everyone gets a little scarish into the meeting, and then it's just like 0.75 and it's been baked in. Here's the three scenarios. It's 0.5 and we pump hard. I think that's very unlikely. 0.75 we get baked in. I think that is somewhat likely. And then on top of that, it's a whole point, and we dump horribly bad. All right. So to me, those are the three scenarios. Or it's 0.75 and we take a little bit of a beat down, but it's not as bad as people think. You know, a bill that would ban crypto as payment method in Russia has passed the first reading in Parliament. This guy is kind of a fodder guy, though, the watcher guru. I don't really, he spreads a lot of FUD, man. So I don't go by a lot of that stuff he says. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. So everyone's waiting on the Fed meeting. It is what it is. Like, I'm not going to open tons of trades. We're not going to look at a bunch of stuff. And, you know, and I'll give you my call for Bitcoin. Is the 1 hour is going to, you know, the 1 hour is looking bearish, in my humble opinion. So what I'll do is I'll do all my work fresh again. I love doing this for you guys. We'll go to the daily chart. And the first, actually, no, we'll go to the weekly chart. And I'll just show you what I see happening. I'll get rid of my moving averages. We need these to start getting tight, though. I'll tell you that. Shout out to the $4.99 super chat. Much respect to you. Yo, Lifer, I'm a deep house DJ from San Diego. I see you always messing with the music. Lifer to Lifer. I can make you a true deep house mix. Could you? But it can't have any commercial things that I locked in. Like, I have to pay a company for it to be all licensing, you know? Because the second it's unlicensed music, it'll take away my monetization. Market volume is low. Yep. People are going to wait. Volume is fine. Funny. You guys are funny. But agree, I want to get into the metaverse gaming. When you say you're shorting, do you mean you're trading 3S tokens or you're shorting using leverage? I'm confused. Yes, I'm using 3S tokens, bro. Still trying to understand the 3S. It's very simple. A 3S token is a derivative asset that'll just act bullishly when Bitcoin dumps. So you can just trade it like an altcoin. Yeah, there's copyright free music on YouTube. Yeah, and everybody uses it. So you have the same music as everybody else, and you sound like a lame-o. That's why you don't use the copyright-free music on YouTube. And honestly, I had a channel, and I used all the copyright-free music on my older channel, so I know them all. So I watch a YouTuber, and I hear, like, Bitcoin Consensus Andy is a good guy. He uses he uses that. And so I listen to him, and I watch him sometimes, and it's just like, you know, I want to be a little different and have a little edge to me, so I pay a licensing company. Why are the prices so weird on 3S? Because they're a pegged asset, man. Lifer, let's make a Lazar coin. Lazar Inu, dude. Rise and shine. It's Lifer time. Shout out to Craig Wayne. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can I get all the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 476 likes, 649 people on the live. We got 200 people playing games with the live. So look, this is the falling wedge that we're hoping can hold, that we're hoping we can bounce from. Here's the idea for BTC. All right? Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. So you got basically a 70% chance that Bitcoin breaks back to the upside. And that's why I went all in on, not all in, that's why I'm starting to go more harder into Bitcoin. What do you think of this calculated price if the weekly closes below the 200 AMA? I don't think it matters. It could close below the 2 AMA. It's not a big deal. Not the biggest deal in the world. I'll look at the biggest index, you know. Where is the like button in this live chat? It's there, man. You'll find it. What's up, Lifer? Greetings from Slovenia. Shout out to Nicola Froletta, man. Thank you so much. I need to take profits on TRX short, but I love seeing it go down. I get attached. Never liked Tron, so this is exhilarating. Yeah, I never really did. Tron kind of, yeah. So the long 3X Bitcoin short on KuCoin. It was curious about that too. So you long, exactly. You long the 3X token on KuCoin. Exactly what you do. Yep. Come on, Bitcoin, drop like a rock. This fly is getting in my nerves. Can you go over the indicator you made today? And will it be out? No, I will not. And it won't be out for a while. So it's not worth it right now. Thank you so much for asking, though. That's awesome. Appreciate it. I'll look at it. I'll take a look at it. But right now, like, I'm in heavy TA mode, you know, and I got to use all what this is what I've been doing for 10 years. That new indicator has a lot of things that me and my team have added, some things that I don't even fully know how to use yet. I'll be honest with each and every one of you. So for me to use that indicator is kind of, it's not honorable of me because I don't know it well enough. All right. I still have to learn it. And honestly, I spent so much time finding coins and going through this stuff that it's taken me some time. I'm also OCD and set in my ways, and it's like hard to break my habits, and my habits are stuck in my old indicator ways, you know? So I love the new indicator, and I think it could bring me tons of money, and, you know, everyone will want to buy it, and I can sell it, and my team's like, you'll make, you know, I'm sure I'll make, but money is not a motivator to me. It's never been. It never has been. Changing my life, if money changes your life, fine. I've been motivated to change my life my whole life. That's it. If you get money because you change your life, then so be it. But money has never been a full-blown indicator for me. Why is weed up right now? So funny, like Candy B Grow Corp. So I'm just going to look at BTC on the all-time history index. Hoping it can make this, but wow, look at those 2 weeks in a row. That's insane. Never seen anything like that. Like, look at that. Never seen anything like that, really, for Bitcoin. That's rare. The weekly candle will close below the 200. This candle closed below the 200, and so did this one. Both of them did. See? And my 200 is pretty thick, but they closed below the 200, man. So it's happened already, you know. Black Swan events, man, this is crazy. 21,000. Nuts. All right, so first I do is I look at a big time frame and I put in my support and resistance lines. All right. Did we hit the all-time high? I don't think we touched it, right? On this index. This is the all-time high was 20K, like 1980. I even remember, like, I don't know if it went to actual 20K on every exchange, you know. Okay, let's see. What's up with those weekly candles overlapping? Why is the top part not a wick? What are you talking about? Because it opened right there. There's not always a wick on a candle. You know, it started right there and it's been going down ever since. The second the weekly opened, it's been dumping. Just like this one. See, we went up. The second we started. There's not always a wick on a candle, dude. Sam, how to read the Fed rate monitor, please? It just kind of gives you an idea of what the rates are coming. So right here, it's just telling you we have a 95% chance of 150 to 175 rate hike. You see that? 4% chance of what? So they're going hard, dude. They're going to go to 1.75. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be insane. So it's telling us right now they're going to go to 1.75. Tank the markets. My God, they go to 175. They're going to create extreme fear. What they're going to do is they're going to collapse the housing market. Why? Because you had all this money getting printed. All right? You had all this money getting printed. And I wonder, does Ace, do you work for BOOKMAP? Ace PR, man. That guy works for BOOKMAP. But Coins Kid, been a good year with you. And to be honest, you and Sammy represent so much of what is good in the industry. You're calm and clear and emotionally in control. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Coins Kid is in the building. Shout out to Coins Kid, man. Appreciate you, Coins Kid. Who is Coins Kid? Let me see who he is. Is he out here? Let's take a look at Coins Kid. Coins Kid. Who are you, Coins Kid? Let's see what you do here. Wow, you got a lot of subscribers, dude. 274,000. How long you been doing this? 3 hours ago, 4K views. It's crazy how I get the same views as you, and I only have 28,000 subscribers. How is that possible? I mean, some of your videos are bigger, though. You're getting 15,000, 16,000. You're doing good there. You're grinding. Retention is so key, though, right? But this will get more views as it goes up. VeChain daily updates and targets. Cardano, why I'm buying. I love Cardano. Dude, I would collab with you, man. I don't know who you are. I got to get to know you a little bit. You got a Patreon? Let's check out your Patreon. I love researching other YouTubers. Yeah, see, look, I not to be rude, but I probably out-monetize you, man. You have 10 times more subscribers, and I probably make way more money than you. Not to be rude. I could, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but I notice a lot of people don't know how to monetize. You got to monetize, man. Anyway, good for you and what you're doing, man. Much respect to you and yours. So let's take a look at total. Get back here. I guess that was rude. I didn't mean to be rude, man. But I just look at that. I'm always interested in that, And also, let's all get off Patreon, man. Patreon is a scab. It's taken so much of your money, dude. They've taken so much of my money, so I've moved off of Patreon and moved everyone to my Me6 apps through my Discord. I'm giving you business advice. It'll save you a lot of money. Anyway, let's get it moving. Let's get back into what I'm talking about here. Bitcoin on USDT here on Binance, right? I feel weird today. Today's a weird day for me. I'm going to let it out to everybody. Like, I just don't feel myself. And I can't explain why. Like, I just feel strange. Weird day for me. Yeah, I just, every time you do, What do you think about render token? I feel like selling all my stocks. 1.75 is crazy. Full moon. Full moon is amazing, man. Full moon. Oh yeah, the full moon last night. That's why I feel funny. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've been off, right? It's just been a weird day for me. Strawberry moon. It is the strawberry moon. The Fed announcement is it's 12:30 Pacific or 2:30 Eastern time. I mean, we're 3 hours apart, bro, so that wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pacific and Eastern are 3 hours apart, my guy. So you'd be at 11:30, right? Thanks for everything you do, brother. God bless. Someone said he's so competitive that it can find roots sometimes. Yeah, I'm just a competitive person. That's all it is. Like, it doesn't even mean, did you drink your honey? I didn't think I drink my honey. I think the honey makes me soft, right, and sweet. So let me get soft and sweet. Let me get this edge off that I got today. I'm so edgy today. I apologize. I do feel like I have my Boston edge on me today. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, let's get into the daily. What I've been saying to everybody is, I saw a divergence like this once in my life. I wish I could go find it. I can't remember exactly when it happened, but I saw it once in my life because you had this, like, you know, sharp decline there, and this is flat. This is exaggerated bullish divergence, okay? This is what's called exaggerated bullish divergence. And if you don't believe me, you probably do because you're lifers. See, why does no one believe? I got this edge on me today. It's just funny, man. But look, I think it's the Fed meeting. You know, I'm like, what's going to happen there? So exaggerated bullish divergence. That's when you have a flat price action, okay? Flat price action, but an upward trend on the RSI, all right? And when you look at Bitcoin right now, you're getting, you know, oh, actually, sorry. It's exaggerated bullish divergence the opposite way, though. You have flat RSI and slanted price action. I'm the only one that kind of calls it that, but in my mind it has to be, but it's flipped exaggerated. I call it flipped exaggerated. But granted, that's my own term for it. So you come up with your own term, but it is what it is. The last time we had a sharp divergence like this on the daily was right here, and we hit a trend line, and we had a nice bounce. We had a really, you know, and that's even class C divergence. It was not even class B, meaning these angles are both pointing down, but that angle was sharper than that angle. This is way better divergence than that. You see? So, and we also had a divergence here, and we called these bottoms. I called that bottom around here. So I went in for 5,000 right here for Bitcoin. When I start putting in $5,000, I haven't done that, everybody. Last time I did that was right here. I put in 15,000, 5,000. I started putting in more here. So I waited this whole time for you to watch me put $5,000 into Bitcoin. So when I start putting in large amounts into Bitcoin, it's kind of a tell of some type of, it's some type of tell. Again, I'm not perfect, but it is a tell. You know what I'm saying? 1.75 is amazing. I can't see it. 1.75. Fed 50 to keep credibility. Everyone take a breath. CoinsKid is one of the good guys. Very respected. Wake up to his videos, then turn on your live. You both do solid TA, but it's different. Thank you for saying that, man. I'm going to check them out. Saying HODL Patreon is just a payment service. Nothing to do with blockchain. Lifer uses Patreon for 2 years, but just switched to cheaper version that does the same thing, plus gives you instant access. But we believe you. You go to Bitcoin USD index, drop the 100 WMA and the 200 MA. I know the weighted moving average, bro. It's all good. I don't want it. You're fine. That's another thing. I have defiance disorder. I'll never put on an MA that another trader tells me to put on. It just won't happen. I'll do it like in a year from now, maybe, but I won't do it. I have defiance disorder. Just not going to happen. 1.75 would be crazy, especially since the last June Jay Powell spoke. He claimed no plan to increase hikes above 0.5. That would be huge bait and switch by the Fed. My thing is this. They don't have any. If you're new on my channel, the Fed will never stop inflation. I'm telling you that right now. They will not. They will not stop inflation. The Fed will not stop inflation. I do not see it happening. I do not see it happening. Oh, crap. CoinsKid is in the chat. What's up? Love you. Info, man. I've learned so much. Dude, people love you, CoinsKid. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. My whole thing is with 275,000 subs, you should be making $1 million to $2 million a year at least. At the very least. You should be traveling the world. Maybe you are, but you should be paid in the shade, my friend. You should be paid in that shade. You worked so hard to get 207. Wow. Like, I can't wait till I get there. Like, I'm like, wow, he got the two. Man, I can't wait to get to my 100K, bro. You know, I would love to interview you. How did it feel to get to your first 100K? Could you answer that question? How did it feel to get your first 100,000? I would love to know that. You know, and you know, how long did you work? What was it like? How long have you been doing this? Let's take a look. I look at YouTubers. I'm like, how long have they been doing this? I see some YouTubers and they're doing it way less than me and they got way more subs. And I'm like, how do they do it? You know? I go all the way back. I try to find their first video ever. I do this all the time. I study every YouTuber. I studied every YouTuber for years and years and years. Also, I'll tell you what, man, you make a lot of money doing super chats, bro. When you go live, you make a lot of money. You know, people don't realize that. So the content guys, all you can make is your commercial money. But like I had a guy come through, Michael Pa. He's sending me $500 super chats at the live. Like when you go live, you have access to people too. They get to know you more because they see who you are every single day, not just an edited version of you. You get a stronger community through live streaming because people get to know you better. No one really they get to know you, but not really when you do edited videos because it's just like, I'm giving you deep insight right now on how to grow a channel to the utmost reserve, you know? Maybe you do have a live channel, but you should open up a live channel. You would see your revenue soar. You would see your revenue absolutely soar. Wow, you make a lot of videos, dude. Like, I'm trying to get to your first video. I'm trying to see if you started before me. You probably did, but... Wow, you are like the hardest working man in crypto. Like, this is nuts. Like, the amount of videos you've made is insanity. Like, my goodness. You make 2-3 videos a day? I think we're getting there. So, dude, I started my channel before you. Way before you. Like, I don't get this. How do people do this? Did you pay for views? Like, I started my channel in September. Oh, no. I didn't start it before you. It said 2 years ago. I started my channel in September. You went harder than me, though, for longer. You were going harder your first year than I was. You also looked like you had some different insight, too. You know, wow, you've been doing this a long time, dude. A long time. I started my channel in September of 2017. You started in June. So you had a 6-month up on me, and you went in, though. Wow. Wow, that's nuts. Dude, you're a hard worker, man. I can see it. You're dedicated to your craft. Let that be a lesson to everybody. Look what he did with his life. He got dedicated, and look what happened to him. So get dedicated, man. Dedicate your life to something, or you will end up with nothing. You know? So look, we're coming down here. Short for Bitcoin right now. 1 hour is coming down. It's just that simple to me. Even if we end up bouncing, and the 4 hour doesn't look good at all. So, which tells me that this is a bear flag on the 4 hour, which wants to dump on you. I don't mix candle bodies and wicks. It's just not what I do. Other traders do. I don't. I have OCD. I don't do that. So look, if you look this up, it's like a parabolic rising wedge. If you flip it upside down. Flipping things upside down is so important. You must flip things upside down when trading so you can see the opposite perspective of what you're trying to see. If you don't see you got to see the opposite perspective of what you're trying to see. You see? You see? Anyway, I'm also feeling really weird. You know why? Like, my wife's going away without me. I'm never without my children and wife, and I'm starting to feel really funny about it. And I spent 2 years with my wife and kid. I never spent any time without them. And so I'm just a little, you know. And guys, stay tuned. I'm about to give my actual prediction for Bitcoin for the day. So stay tuned. I'm going to actually give my real prediction for Bitcoin for the day. So if you leave right now, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it, man. I did miss my first YouTube in 2012. I need to do a comeback. Old fellow here. Wow. I've said it many times, brother. I think you shadow banned by YouTube probably by dropping the flute early on. Your channel I watch and it barely comes up on feed. Thanks for saying that, man. You can stay in Clark's room, bro. I got you. Hop on a flight, man. Did you already talk about KDA? You got good Wi-Fi, dude? Do you have a place where I can live stream? That's all I need, bro. I just need a live stream room. I need to take over your whole house. When I go to someone's house, I come in with all the equipment. I take over your whole house, man. Perfect time for a cheeky left-hand, clumsy stranger. Shout out to Lane Hughes. Imagine for those who hold 69 till now, hoping for 100K Bitcoin. Ugh, man. And we'll take a look at people. Thank you, Dustin. I tried to cover as many coins as possible. Got busy. Dude, you're awesome, dude. Coins Kid, man, you're amazing. How old are you? Because your name's Coins Kid, I think you're younger than me. I'm 39. I'm an old man, dude. It'll never, ever get to 100K. Bitcoin 69 is the top. Mark my word. Wow, it'll never get to 100K. 69K is the top. Mark my word. See, I never say stuff like that, Team Dennis. That's insane. You will have an entire bedroom and fast Wi-Fi. That's awesome. I try to cover as many coins as possible. I bought some at 55K, still holding. Michael Kush. Yikes. Yeah, I typically have to hit my subscription to find you. I know you're live from Discord, but can't find you when I search Crypto Live in the search bar. It's crazy, right? Get no love. So if you go here and you type in like crypto, you should just type in live stream now. But won't that find whoever put that in the title? I'm the first one that comes up, dude. So you're full of it. I'm the first one that comes up. Garbage, you know? And then look, the schemers. This is a scam, right? MicroStrategy, we know that's a scam. Operato Bitcoin altcoin. We don't know. He's in Spanish. We're not sure. Liquidity Watch. This guy's Sammy. He's hilarious. He's a Bybit shill. That's all he is, dude. He's a nice kid, but he's a Bybit shill. You know, at the end of the day, he's a Bybit shill. I lost everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now he's saying I lost everything, like the moon up. You know how much money this guy made? He's a Bybit shill with a lot. He wants to make you feel like he lost everything. Come on, man. Why is he doing that? This guy is so strange, man. He should not be the face of cryptocurrency. Like, we need more honorable people to be the face of crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, Crypto Jeb is at least an honorable dude, you know? And that's how you know I'm not nitpicking. Like, Crypto Jeb is a real person. Like, he's a young kid finding his way, but he's a real person. You know? He's not these dudes. All right? He actually has a conscience. He believes in God. You know? Jebediah McAfee, man. That's his name. Jebediah McAfee. He's super religious, from Florida. You know? I know all these guys, man. I know everything about these guys. So, look. 30% loss here, down to 14,000 is our measured move. So, Bitcoin to 14K is very likely. That's 70% chance you're going to the downside. I do this all the time. The 4 hours about to get overbought. Doesn't mean it's happening. And I did put $5,000 into Bitcoin at 21,000. Why? Because if it goes to 14K, I have more on the sidelines to buy, and so be it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So be it. And then I'll be able to buy more. Bolsa here announcing removing USDC-T and USDP trading pairs. Why? Why would they do that? Like Crypto Jeb and Frankie Candles for the win, baby. Let's go. Just here's the deal. How do you find out if someone is a good YouTuber? Look below their description, and if they have a link to a leverage trading site, you gotta have to take a step back and think about it. All right? If you go to their video, if you go down to their description and there's a link to their leverage trading site, because they're getting paid heavy commissions for that, you gotta take a step back and wonder, what is their motivation? Why are they coming online every day? To show you a Bybit link, you know, a Durabit link, a SPHYNX link. We don't know what they're doing, but you know. You, Jeb, and Ben are the most honorable in the space. Just my opinion. Thank you, John Crane. CryptoRisk George tells everyone to hold no matter what is happening. It's just annoying. Just wrecking retail. Yeah, I haven't watched Crypto for a month now after I found this channel. Do you know JR New Y Crypto? Someone asked me about him one day. No, I don't. Man, Lifer's a rare breed. Thank you so much for staying true, brother. Frankie Candles has a link, but he's a genuine good guy. I mean, he might use SPHYNX, so that's what he uses, right? At the end of the day, if that's what you use, and, you know, and it is what it is, you know, I think Frankie's an amazing person, so it is what. Been holding since 661K, baby. Let's go. Jack C. Kirby, Lifer Sam, MDX, keep me grounded. Been holding since 61. Frankie Candle is, road mix. See, that's what the people said. I don't know, man. I'm not going to read that. I'm going to leave that off. Man, Lifer's a rare breed. Thank you so much. Jeb is unexperienced. Yeah, he's a young kid, dude. I traded world markets for the last 15 years. Like, so here you go. I mean, we have bullish divergence on Bitcoin here on the 4 hour. Yet you're high on the 4 hour, but you have momentum. You have momentum. If we dump, we'll dump to 14,982. However, I don't know where the price is going, but I have good instincts. And my instincts told me to start buying more Bitcoin last night. 21,000, I felt like was a really good time to buy Bitcoin. Felt like it was the best thing I could be doing for myself. Casper and Crown show their links, but I feel like they're still good people. I agree with you. So there's got to be an in-between, right? Yeah, JRNY Crypto. I thought Jeb had millions. He might. He might. I don't know how much Jeb has. Lifer is the real deal. I've watched them all. No one more real. Gives a mentor vibe and genuinely cares. Extremely rare to find. Blessed to have found the Lifer. Lifer, you are fresh in your honesty, and you would not be where you are without some ego. Keep it up, and Godspeed on your prosperity. 10% for JC. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you and yours. I doubt Frankie has a choice with the links as he is a part of a BitBoy company. Frankie's a beautiful man. Let's leave him out. I love Frankie, man. I don't want to even get close. Frankie might be watching. I love you, Frankie. Frank, I love you. He's been awesome to me. I love him. He has a good vibe, man. When you watch him, he's a nice dude. You never know. But if I had to put my call on it, he looks like a really nice guy. Bitcoin top was 16K once in a life. So Team Dennis says it'll never go above 69K ever again. That'll be it. Yeah, Savvy, Soloway, and you are the best. Oh, don't put me with Savvy. I don't want to be with Savvy, man. Please. I like Bybit, not just leveraging, but I hear you. Frankie is for your no-bay group even. I mean, that's true too. I find you watching BitBoy's channel. This is my second time I'm watching you. It feels like I'll be watching your show more often from here. Love your energy. Shout out to Saeed Raza, man. I love you, man. Thank you for jumping on in. Frankie is a good guy. Yeah, let's come on, guys. What about Crypto or Us? I like George. He's a nice dude. You know? BitBoy always looking. You guys are funny, man. Everyone was calling him crazy, man. What's up with my Celtic compadre, man? What's going on, man? We are all George. I'm George. You're George. We're all George. Bitcoin gonna go up, man. Bitcoin gonna go up. We heard you the first time. Special thanks to the 570 lifers who smashed that like button, dude. That's amazing. 570 likes. I knew you guys were going to do it. You're funny, man. We are so close to getting the likes to match the watchers. We gonna go down, man. We gonna go down. George is terrible. You guys are funny. I just read what you guys say. You guys are funny today. The chat is hilarious today. I didn't get to spend enough time in the chat the last few days. The chat is hilarious today. You guys are awesome, man. Add you to my daily watch list along with BitBoy, Frankie, Jeb, and Wedio. George is a permabull. Yeah. George calls a bottom every live. The lifers are amazing. Sam is amazing. I want to say thank you, Sam, for showing up every day. You have no idea how much motivation I get from that, man. Dude, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Bitcoin gonna go up, man. Lifer, do you have any stink bids for when the rate increases is announced? I see some big swings in the price action when the news is digested. You know what? It's funny you say that. I'm going to go put a 14K bid down right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, put a 17, 14. Yeah, you just want to layer it. 17K, 14K, 15K. You know what? Let's layer some low bids. I'm with you. Let's do that live on the channel here. Let's layer some low bids for Bitcoin. Let's kind of allocate for a split second here. Got 14K of allocation. We'll take a look at the bid spread here. And yeah, I'll do some low bid spread here on Binance US. That's where I'm buying it, Binance US. Open up an account on Binance US. I do have a link in the description. I never showed that link in my life, but if you want to use Binance US, I do like it. It's been working great so far. So check it out. I'll put a limit order here for, I'm on 3 commas, by the way. So I'm going to put a limit order here. First, I'm going to put in my 7K limit order, right? 7,000, right? And I'd love to catch maybe, 1,500 at 7,000. That would be amazing, right? So $7,000 Bitcoin, there's my first limit order for 1,500, right? This is what you should be doing. Smart idea, because you may not be able to catch these wicks. They could be so fast and furious, okay? Then another one we're going to put at 10,000. Make sure now you don't want that extra zero. You'll mess up big time, right? Imagine buying 100K Bitcoin right now. Someone will sell it to you real fast too, You be careful with your zeros. Be careful with your zeros, no lie. So there, we're going to put another 1,500 there at 10,000. We're going to spread this 10K the right way. All right. Then we're going to put in another one at 1,250, 12,500. All right. Bot price 12,500, right? Then we're going to put another one in at 15,000. Making sure my zeros are right. All right? Because I'm live streaming. I may make a mistake. Buy 150,000 Bitcoin live. Call myself a clown live, And I'm using 3 commas to do this, everybody. Really easy to do. Contact all. I have a link in the description. And you can, connect to all your things. We're going to look at BOOKMAP in a second. 21,880. Yeah, exactly. And then 17,500. Right? I'm going to put in another, this one I'm going to raise it a little more because we may not go that low. 2,500 now. You see? And how much I got left? 4 grand. And then the other one I'll keep for an ape-in, you know? And so I'm ready to go. As you can see, I put my money where my mouth is. I got 10 grand limited ordered between 7,000 and 17.5. Bah! And I'm ready to rock. And it is what it is. And, you know, only other YouTube I've seen buy live has been when he bought 8,500 of Matic. It's funny. What a move, though, to buy 8 last summer just because someone said, do you still believe in Matic? That's hilarious. Not understanding what the difference between the stochastic SI and the RSI. Use both or just one. If Stoch is more sensitive, then why not just use it? Please. Because, I'll show you why. Because it's all about probability. For instance, when the Stoch is low here, you can get a pump. But you're getting high on the RSI. And when you get high on the RSI, it just, whether the RSI is low or high, it gives you an overall bigger trend. You don't want, you want to see where you're trending up as you're trending. Because you get into a trade when the Stochs are low up here, that has a lower, less return than getting in when you're down here with the low RSI. So low RSI here, low SRSI here with high RSI is not the same as low SRSI here with low RSI. So that's why you must use the RSI in conjunction with the RSI. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying? You get me? All right. Stick with below 18. Let's take a look at super chats. People, thank you, Dustin Cava. Cal Larancha, I have almost 35K total in credit cards unused. Wait for the rates to do the job. Full closures, liquidation, blue starts. Picked his phone up and just did it. Was crazy. So funny, right? He puts his mouth where the money is. You're funny. Just counter trade George. You will have a sick win rate. Perma Bulls. 50 up, 50 down. Gongolo. Just need this thing over and done with so it's easier to just lean on the charts. Exactly, I agree. Only other YouTuber, you're funny. Quality control kennels, thank you. Let's all root for the decoupling. I would love that. Michael Cush, I did that yesterday. Bitcoin hits 10K, I'm going balls to the wall. So many people will. I don't know if it will ever go that low. But people say that. Then when it hits those levels, they actually drop their balls to the wall and they don't buy, So people say they're going to go to certain levels, but do they get to those levels? That's the question. People say, yeah, I'm going to get in at that level, but... Okay, so Bitcoin. Now, it's got an inverted head and shoulder on the RSI. I just got to say that. And it does have momentum still. I've seen the 4-hour rip when it gets above this dotted line. We could see a massive move back up. What I'm seeing, I'm just telling you. I showed you this daily. I've seen this before, and I see a massive V-shaped recovery out of this. I just do. The Fed's going to come out 0.5 or something. That would be crazy, right? Just anything could happen. The daily suggests, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The charts are telling us that we're going to have a huge pump back to the upside. That's what the charts say. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I can tell you what the charts say, and the charts say we're going to bump to the upside. Charts say the 1 hour is going to go sideways and struggle for a little bit as it's kind of overbought on the stochastics RSI, but that the 4 hour still has room to go, and the 1 hour is actually ready for legs with an inverted. Look at this. So right there's a quick scalp right now, in my humble opinion. Quick scalp. I'm sorry it took me so long to get into Bitcoin, but, it's just been a lot today. It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot with the Fed meeting, the full moon. Just everything's been adding up, I gotta go to Sedona and just relax. I need the red rocks. I'm gonna get a massage today, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call in for a massage if I have time. I don't even think I have time. I haven't had a massage in a week, in a month or two. That's why I gotta get a massage today. Thai massage, man, from these ladies right near my house. They do an amazing job. An amazing job. So I believe we'll inverted head and shoulder to resistance at 23,033. Of course, on the 33, right? 23,033. So that's what I'm looking at here. The measured move to 23,033 is what I'm looking at. All right. In the next, I believe this is the most likely thing that's going to happen right now. That will break us out of this falling wedge. We hit resistance, then you want to bounce off support here or here. So you're looking for a hit to this area, resistance at 23K, and then a bounce, hopefully off the 200-day moving average. You want to break above the 200-day on the 15-minute. Even though it's a smaller time frame, it's been a while since we've been above the 200, June 7th. So we must break above the 200 to begin any type of V-shaped recovery on the bigger time frames. But the bigger time frame suggests we will go higher. All right. 1 hour suggests we could dump. So watch the 15-minute first. That's going to set precedent. What the 15-minute does will kind of lead us into the rest of the day. So this 15-minute will happen in the next 1.5 to 3 hours at the most. We'll be able to figure out what happens, and then we're going to go from there. So that's my Bitcoin update, everybody, just so you're privy to exactly what is going to happen later on today. That's my Bitcoin update. And if I have time, if I have a chance, I may even stream because it's good. People jump in during that. So I may stream during the live, that's going to be awesome too. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. So, and I think I held retention by waiting to put my Bitcoin update towards the end, because normally I do that. Everyone's like, I know what's going to happen to Bitcoin, and they bounce. But now we have 599 likes, 672 people on the live, and the retention is amazing all the way up to 12 o'clock. Look, 66666. Oh my gosh. There's this idea that 666 is not the evil number. It actually means sun, sun, sun. And it's actually you've been lied to about these numbers. Angel number 666. What does it mean? Typically associated with darkness and evil, but its spiritual represents waking up. See this? Commonly been associated with the beast, but it's not. It's not associated with that. See? 222-33344 are signs that the universe is communicating with you. It definitely is. I see 333 all the time, everywhere I go. I not only do I see it, but it occurs in my life. Like without me trying to make it happen, it just occurs. I'll go buy something. The lady will be like, thank you, that'd be $33. I went to get a haircut with my wife. $33. And it's like, so you could be looking for it, but when it just happens constantly, there's something going on. And I started watching it all the time, and so anyway, do your deep dive research on numerology, and you'll find out 666 is actually a good number. It's not a bad number. And look, we're staying there. Concurrent viewers, holding it down. Unbelievable. 3,900 views already on the live. However, when I end the live, it'll say 2,500 views. How come we don't have, it says less views than they're there? Doesn't make any sense to me at all, Doesn't make any sense. We might have got 1,000 if I didn't end the stream early in the joke, right? Anyway, so we'll keep you privy. Everyone knows what's going on. We're watching for the Fed meeting. This is an inverted head and shoulders. Show me the charts, and I'll show you the news. This is a 68% chance it's going to break to the upside and get to this resistance at 22,977, 23K. All right? Then we're going to be looking for a bounce here or here. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. We could end up going sideways. We could fake out, fake back in, and then the 1 hour will take us down to the bottom of this pattern, and then we'll have to hold there. I'll keep you privy to whatever happens in my trading group. So if you join my trading group, I will keep you privy to what's going down, and you'll know, right? So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. It's 12 o'clock. Let me take a look at the super chat someone asked about here. They asked about people. Someone wants to know about people, and I will do a little quick deep dive into ooh, wow, people getting busy. Funny, people's about to boom on the 15 with the Bitcoin move. Look at that. Could take the mini length is there, but the whole length is this pole. I don't know what he says, but it sounds like cops and robbers. Cops and robbers, but I don't know what he says. Us and others. I don't know what he's saying. Coin Kid sent me. Shout out to Task and Mike. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you so much. Coins Kid tweeted, out to come check you out. Dude, that's so cool. Coins Kid, you're the freaking man, dude. You tweeted to check me out, dude. Dude, you're a real one, dude. You're a real one, man. I tell you what, you become a real... I got goosebumps because I just realized, like, dude, you get me on your side. You get me on your side, man. And I will never stop, bro. Wow, 126.000 followers, and you just told people to follow me? Tune into this guy's live chat. It says Coin Kid sent me. Please, thanks. Dude, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much for doing that, dude. Much respect to you and yours. I'm going to retweet that. I'm going to like that. And I'm going to comment. You're the man. This is huge. We got to collaborate at one point. I got to watch some of your videos, get to know you, feel you out a little bit, see what's going down. I'm very, very careful of who I collaborate with. PrimeBit allows you to trade XRP with 10x leverage. This means more profits with less initial equity. Use my promo code for 7K to new users. So I guess everyone trades with leverage, huh? It just is what it is. I guess I have to just stop attacking every leverage trader, you know? Maybe I have a bad view of it. And, you know, but I just, you know what it is? someone's got to protect the beginners, and once they know more, they can go further on, right? So you know what? I can't judge you. It is what it is. If that's, it's cool. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. I'm not going to attack anymore. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and do what I do. It's better off, right? It's better off to be a loving person and spread love and live with love. The channel's all about love and living in love, so we got to stay in love, man. I learn my own lessons every day. Today I knew I woke up like there's something off about me this morning. I was like, Sam, man, I told my wife, I was like, I can't, my thoughts are jumbled this morning. I can't seem to, it's crazy. You know what happened is I used to live life and not understand TA. Now all I do is understand TA, and I can't figure out life at all because I spend so much time in the charts. I'm like lost when real life hits me now. I like forget, like it's horrible. Like I don't even know how to drive. I'm in the supermarket. I'm looking at, think about it. I spent every day in the chart for the last 2 years straight, right? My whole life changed. And now when I go outside, I'm like I look at people doing stuff and I'm like I watch my mailman and I'm like, people like, I'm just like, because like I live in a digital world, right? My life, I tell my wife, I was like, my whole life is evolved online. Like I live it, and it's a huge life. It's like a whole universe online that's going on. And I walk outside and I'm like part of society, and it's absurd, right? It's just absurd. Like it's just crazy to me. I think I hit the camera at one point, right? Yeah. It's fascinating to me though. Like, it's just funny. People could pump to the upside. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Where's the 1 hour? 1 hour is not in your favor. So I wouldn't trade that 15-minute when the 1 hour's like that. Nope. So I'm canceling that right now. It might pump though. But again, it just doesn't, The Dow getting that recovery. Nice. Came back with a bounce. 15 minutes saving the day. You know what? The Dow's telling us the rate hike won't be too bad, man. Something's brewing for that rate hike. Something is brewing for that rate hike. Inverted head and shoulder on the dollar index though. Come on, man. So I left my call for Bitcoin. I'm gonna leave it at that. Porter, you could take that. That's gonna be the end result for the day. Definitely get the extraction for the fractal magic. That's gonna be important as well. Let's get that going. Yes, people will have their own experiences on other channels, which is growth. You always protect us by showing us what and how you do it. Thank you. Coins Kid, thank you, man. Look at all the Coins Kid people showing up, man. Shout out to all the Coins Kid lovers. We love you guys. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you. And that Star Wars guy. Bitcoin price will drop to 14 French Bulldogs. Hey, it just might. Can you please look at BookMap? Oh yeah, BookMap. So sorry. And I love the beautiful people at BookMap. Nothing, just forgot randomly, It's the Fed hike. You know why? It's the Fed hike. Normally I'm looking at our other parameters. Right now we're just watching Fed hike because whatever happens to Fed hike is really gonna freaking determine a lot of other stuff. So what do you guys think is gonna happen? Is this monitor really gonna happen? Are we really, everyone thinking, why is that probability so high, Wow, 94% to 2250. Look at these hikes going up 3% by September. Look at what they think is going to happen. Wow. Look, you're looking at hikes by 4%. It's just on the cards for 2023. Dude, they already, oh my God. Did you see this? Have you ever done this? Oh my God. Like 1 and 2 are gone. You're talking 3.5 now. Look at that. Dude. Massive inflation is coming. They're going to bury us, dude. They go to 4. Wow. I've only bought spot. Wish I had the time to learn more about shorting and longing. We'll get you up to speed so fast, bro. In a week or two, you're going to know what's going on. So many people. They've had a bad reaction every time they release the new Fed hikes regardless. Yep. Eat natural foods with seeds. I love what that guy just said. It's a good thing to say. That's right. We know the probabilities. It's 2:30 Eastern time. Super easy to Google it instead of asking the chat 7 times. Wow, Luigi. But yeah, I mean, you know, teach a man to fish, man. Go fish, bro. Lots of XRP Army follow Coins Kid. I love XRP, bro. I've been in XRP. Heavily duty. I'm in the Army. I'm one of the armies. I got 10,000. You got to have 10,000 XRP to be in the army, right? No, you got to have one XRP, but I got my 10,000. I'm an XRP crab or whatever you want to call it, right? Like minnow. CoinKids follower, another CoinKids follower. Everybody, my name is Samuel James Price. If you're new and you new CoinsKid, what do I do? Who am I? Why the heck should you watch me? Are you giving me your time? Well, I fell through a glass door. I was bleeding through my main artery. I saved my life like 10 years ago. 2007. All right, so 15 years ago. With that, I realized that life is precious, that you only have such a short amount of time on this earth. And I always knew that I wanted to help people and change their lives. So I wanted to become a teacher of some sorts. And I used to teach people about philosophy, frequencies, energy, how to change your subconscious mind. I used to have a problem showing up every day for anything. I mean, I could go to work, but that was it. And I'd be at a job I really didn't like. I became a video editor. I worked for David Letterman. I was successful in my field, but it wasn't my destiny. I knew my destiny was something big, something great. And it wasn't to sit in an office room with a bunch of people and have my little cubicle. I knew that was not my destiny. I knew my destiny was to be talking, touching, traveling, and being around the world. And I knew that I had to get out there. And then I saw online as this way to communicate who I am to people and to gravitate. And so I started a YouTube channel years ago called Remote Chief, if you want to check it out. And then I started this channel about almost 3 years ago now, September of 2019, because I was just so passionate about what I was learning in cryptocurrency. I was so passionate about just grinding. I also had a mentor, and he told me, start a YouTube channel, get it going. You won't believe what could happen to you. And he pushed me, and he told me I could do things great. And he had a great trading group, and he taught me so many things in the trading group. And I helped the beginners in the beginners room, and I immersed myself in this trading group, and I spent all my time in there. And then I'll be at work, and my boss would come in, and I'd be in the trading group, and I'd be like, oh my God, like, I should be in the trading group. I should be doing my job, but all I want to do is help people in this trading group. My wife would say, all you do is do this trading group. You spend your whole life in there. What's going to happen to you? And I thought I was obsessed and nothing was going to happen of it. And I was just going to and then the cryptocurrency and the ups and downs and the trading. And eventually I found my way. Eventually, I hit Phantom for big gains. I hit Cake for big gains. I hit Bitcoin for big gains. Eventually crypto changed my life and I was able to make some serious money. I was able to quit my job and then really focus my life on my channel and not have to go to work. And when you finally don't have to go to work and you get to put your all into what you dream in, and then my life started going and my channel started growing and then we got 500 subscribers and 600 subscribers and 700 and 1,000 and then we started monetizing and then we started the trading group and boom, 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 boom. And then I started my living in my dreams, I started with just a logo in a room. I said, I'm going to create this logo and I'm going to make a video about cryptocurrency. And I said, I'm sick of waiting. I was so sick of my life being the same. Like, I was so sick of doing the same things. I said, man, I got to break out of this rut I'm in. I got to change. There's got to be something different. And honestly, one day my channel did get taken away like most of us YouTubers do by the algorithm. It just got deleted. And I cried because it was everything I had and it got taken from me again. And I cried, I broke down. I said, God, please. I said, I've done everything in my life, I just want to make it. I just don't want to have a boss anymore. I said, I want to be free. I said, this is my chance to be free. Can I please be free? And I said, if you give me this chance, if you give me this channel back, if you somehow release this, you'll make me free again. And I will get everything. You just get out of here. You're making me uncomfortable in my moment. Just please, I don't want someone staring at me while I'm in this moment. And I just begged God. I really said, God, I need you more than anything in this life. I said, I need you. I just need you, God. I was like, there has to be a way out of this. And I begged with all my heart. And I swore I would do everything I could for everyone that joined my channel. And the next day, my channel got brought back. And I decided for the rest of my life I would never have a boss again. And I decided for the rest of my life I would be free. And I've been free since that day. I've been free since that day. And I'm never going back. I'm never going back. Never, not once, no, never, never, never. And I'm going to align myself with people that want the best for themselves and people that help others and with high frequency people that live in light and live in love. And I just realized that this is the answer to my life. Like this, you guys are my answer. Like you guys think you need me. Like I need you guys just as much as you need me. And like, to admit that, being like the head of the trading group and I'm this big group, I need you guys as much as you need me. Like without 600 people on this live, I have no algorithm. I have no platform. I have no place, but it's each and every one of you that helped me get here. And I will always dedicate myself to my trading group. I will always dedicate myself to the charts. And I will be here every single day because God gave me a chance. And I will not blow that chance. And you only have one chance. Do not miss your chance to blow. Opportunity comes in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys at the Fed meeting. I love you all. Go live in love. Do the best you can for anyone in your life. If you see someone struggling, help them out. Do whatever you have to do, Man, let's look at AKRO. Someone asked about AKRO. I just want to go over that super chat and then I'm out of here for the day. I never know when it's going to come out like it came out just now. I have no idea when it's going to come out of me like that. I don't know. And when it comes out, it comes out. And I go with the passion and I speak with love and I speak with just, I just go like, I don't think about it. I just let it go, I just know that I've always followed my heart my whole life, and my heart has done such, it's always gotten me to the right place. My mom said the other day, you always land on your feet, Sam. She said, no matter how crazy it gets, no matter what happens to you, she's like, you always land on your feet. She's like, you always find a way. She's like, by God, by the grace of God, and I say, yes, I do, Mom. Yes, I do. Shout out to my mom and dad. I love you all so much. I have the greatest mom and dad in the world, man. Good parents. They're in their mid-70s now. You're getting older, and I just love my mom and dad with all my heart, man. I respect you showing feelings in a messed up world. Man, stand on what you believe in, Sam. I love it. Takes a strong man to get that emotional in front of hundreds of people. Back to chart suddenly. Haha, how funny this, man. Thanks, man. Big respect. Was away for a while. Are we still in the Bitcoin short? You're funny, man. So, yeah, AKRO's getting tight. I see what you're saying. Getting very tight. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. I don't like the, the price action. It's real weird, 4-hour does want to push to the upside, though. You could get a move. Got to get through the 1 hour first. Daily has some momentum. 4-hour has momentum in the 1 hour. 1 hour's coming back down here. I just saw I always see things. Anyway, so I'd wait for this 1 hour to reset and bounce off this lower trend line. But AKRO might shed some gains into the game, Reason why I'm not going, it's not a normal show today because we're watching here. Look, Ape got banged because when the NFTs bounced, I figured the Ape short would hit, but then it started dumping, but then the Ape short did hit. And I knew that. I said, man, we should short Ape because the Ape coin's going to dump if all, and lo and behold, it did. ETH short, I put out numerous times looks like it may be ready for more. You got this wedge now that might want to break out. 1 hour time frame. Again, it's just a 1 hour, but you do have this wedge that's slightly breaking out already. A little bit of a flag. Go to the 15 to see the better movement. Yeah, but God is good, man. God is great. God gave me everything I have today. I thought it was me. And yeah, God gave me the energy. God gave me the drive, but at the end of the day, man, I owe so much to God. I owe it all to God. I owe everything I have to God. All the money I've ever made, any good trade I've ever made, all the subscribers, all the love, all the super chats. And remember we told you 77 keeps coming? $77 in super chats, baby. It's been coming. It's been coming recently. ETH could go up another 44% in the short. However, I would look for a possible, what we want is a double top like the dollar index kind of, And then and then you get the bearish divvy. You get strong bearish divergence at this point if this pumps up, because you'll pump up like this and then we get the strong bearish divergence, right? If this will pump to the upside like this. Price action comes up, you're going to get strong bearish divergence. See? So just something to think about. You might get a quick pump. Just seen a Ramochi video with you. You're funny, man. What are people saying about Frankie? That they love Frankie, that he's an amazing guy. Yeah. Oh, nothing but love here, man. You're about to check BOOKMAP for us. Oh, yeah. So we're getting short liquidations. Let's see where the whales want to load up for Bitcoin. So we're kind of even, Steven. A little more buys at 21,000. No one's down here. 19K. No one's down here though. 15,000. It's almost like they believe we may bottom. See, this guy's got a huge bar of liquidity here, but he lifted it. He was down here at 15.5, but he lifted it. He's gone now. He used to be down there. He's gone. So there's no one down here. There's no one up here either though. It's like right here. They're just consolidating price action right now. So it's, they're trapping a price before the Fed meeting. You can kind of see. Everyone's kind of in between. A lot of liquidations on either end. 137,000 liquidated. See, BOOKMAP. I would like these. These got to be bigger, man. For me, I could barely see them. I would love if these were bigger. If you could make this, or if you could let me get to hover it, and when I hovered, it would pop. That would be nice. I'd like to hover in a pop because I can barely see these. I got to zoom in when I don't want to sometimes. Then the number chips on me. If you want any feedback from me, I would love it if we could see these a little better. Maybe I can make them bigger. I know I can. You were telling me that. Show icon with value. Pixels above. But that's just how that's like raising it. Yeah, that doesn't, something's, all right. Nothing. I'm still live. Let me just finish off the live and I'm out of here.
Can you do me a favor on the live?
Yeah.
Can you go over the THETA TV chart and say, hey, THETA, give me a key? You want to do that?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Everybody, I want to start THETA TV. But to start THETA TV, you actually need to contact them and they need to give you a key to stream. You can't just go and stream there. It's actually a process. We have to prove to them that our community is worth it. So, didn't I just put out a long-term chart for THETA in my trading group, number 1? I know I did, right? I believe it's on the KuCoin or the weekly. Let's see. I drew a fib and everything on the weekly chart. Yeah, here it is. And I said, this is a great project. They're going to be here in 10 years from now. They have one of the most substantial ecosystems. THETA is awesome. And so THETA TV, please give me a stream key. I really want to be on THETA TV so bad, like more than you would ever believe. We live stream every single day. This is my 505th live stream without a day off, man. And actually, I think it's even more, but that's the way we can actually hold that. So I would love to stream on THETA TV. Everybody, I'm going to send you a tweet right now. Wait, if I go to my section here, to my Discord as well, there's going to be a tweet that everyone can send. I want you guys to send this tweet out to everybody. Where is it here? I put it out this morning. Right here. No, that's a Fed meeting. There's a paragraph somewhere here. Everyone here, I would love it if we tweeted this to THETA. Maybe it was last night. Yeah, right here. THETA is the first blockchain-based streaming service. It'll serve as a backup platform to view the Lifers' daily streams, but it's also a cool platform where we can earn T-Fuel just by using it. They focus on blockchain, gaming, and IRL. We obviously will be part of the blockchain content, and we would like to be a featured show on their platform. If everyone tweets at THETA Network and tells them you want the CryptoLifer to be an affiliate, that would also help. THETA Network, I want to be an affiliate. We want a stream key. We want a stream key. THETA Network. Guys, bombard them today. Bombard them like you bombarded the time when my channel got taken off. Coins Kid, use your people if you can. I want to be on THETA so bad. THETA Network. I would love a stream key. I would love a stream key, THETA. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. We're going to do it. Shout out to Porter Rock and all my team and everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for always holding me down and always being here. And follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. 5,751 followers and growing. And join the trading group. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're doing a 25% discount if you pay in cryptocurrency, $900 for the year. If you pay in crypto, bear market discount, $900 for the year if you pay in cryptocurrency. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. if that's something that gets your fancy, and that's only going till Friday afternoon. It's a 5-day thing. So you only have 5 days to make it happen. And I'm going to flip that price right back up. Okay. So if you want to take advantage, jump on in $900 for the year in cryptocurrency. All right. So THETA, we really like THETA. I think THETA is bottoming out here. Highly likely we can start to kind of consolidate and form our bowl. So we want, remember, rounded bottoms pay the bills. So what we're looking for here for THETA is a nice rounded bottom for THETA. Something like this. It'll begin its journey of accumulation, 2025, 2024. So we love it. And so, yeah, we love THETA Network, everybody. So Coins Kid, all your team, anyone out there who knows Twitter and uses Twitter, fire at THETA Network right now. Let them know. By next week, I want that stream key, baby. Next week, we will have it. I don't use want, but next week, we will have that stream key. I know it because my team is so strong. You guys will propel us to greatness. Next week, we will have that stream key. So shout out to everybody here on the live. 7777. My man, you're funny. Rounded bottoms pay the bills, baby. Yes, they do. Shout out to CBC, man. I love you, brother. If you're out there ever listening. Oh, bro, if you really want to do THETA, I know a few people who stream on there, and your community is 1,000 times stronger for real. Yeah, man, so let me know. My super chat, please, if you had time. What was your super chat, Jason? What was your super chat? Let me see. Yeah, no, I want to go through all the super chats. Never saw a crying man crying in this context. Yeah, man, I just cried for God, man, thanking God for everything he gave me, You'll be live for the Fed meeting. I don't know if I can be. I think I have like a meeting or something, Set your moves to do that when you are over it. Jason, for whatever reason, I can't go back in my history on the chat to see. I don't think I saw a deep dive, just a quick statement. I can actually see them. You know where I can see them, Justin? If I elongate my Streamlabs here and make it big, I can kind of see here what someone might have said. It's just hard. I have to move this really slow. Please, all fire we need. Let me see here. Explain the RSI. Please, that we need to pay attention to the macro as well, as important as the Bitcoin market. We keep stacking. Thanks for reaching the vision. Can we check AKRO? Please set us all free. We need your prayers. Pray for us. I will, man. We will all be free, man. What are your thoughts on SPHYNX Labs? BitBoy is talking about MARKETCAP, then stablecoins will pass them both. Brother, could you take a look at 100 people, please? You have taught me so much. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you do. I voted yes, but maybe at certain times, maybe on extractions. And that was from yesterday because I was asking, yeah. By the dip environment, we'll have months to accumulate at low prices. The macro can't be ignored. No V-shaped recovery this time. I'm pretty sure we'll have some time to accumulate, but you don't know that. You don't know that. See, what he just said is like, it's like, this is going to happen like this. It's like, we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. If you want to explain RSI and RSI, he sent in the super chat. I did that already, though. I did explain the RSI and the RSI. And we went to a whole website. Remember? And I was explaining it, like, in depth. Like, we actually went here, and we have an extraction for it. So, like, yeah. We took care of that. All right, everyone, I'm out here for the night, for the day, for the night, whatever. That's how I'm feeling today. Feeling funky today, man. I'm feeling funny today. I need to go on a walk in nature or something. I just got to clear my mind. I got to clear my mind, for whatever reasons. THETA, man, that would be awesome if we gone on THETA. And also, guys, if anyone knows anyone at Instagram took my Instagram account away. I need help getting my Instagram account back. Someone has to know somebody who works for somebody at Instagram. Please, I don't give up on anything. I had 12,000 followers on Instagram. We were moving at the speed of light. I really, really want my Instagram account back. I had different assistants signing in at different places, and I think they thought it was a scam or something. I don't know what happened. I couldn't even figure out what actually happened, but I would love my Instagram account back. It would be awesome. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. If you're worried about Bitcoin right now, we're staring at this 15-minute inverted head and shoulder. That's what we're doing. We'll go to the 15-minute. We'll leave that. We'll leave you here at that level. I'm pretty sure we're probably still there in that right shoulder. Don't think anything has really happened yet. So, yes. Good sign is that the 50-minute still is low, hasn't shifted on us. Likely to get a push to the upside. I got a 70% chance that this breaks out in the next couple of hours. So I could be wrong. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Everybody have a great day. Love yourselves. Love your neighbor. Thanks for getting through it with me as I had a little bit of a chip today. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through and hanging out with the lifer. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Words can't express my true gratitude to each and every one of you for showing up like you do every single day. Let's get that intimate zoom in. I'm here with you. You're here with me. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without each and every one of you. It means the world to me. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you in person. I believe it'll happen one day. And I'm excited for where this channel is going, where crypto is going, and where we're all going to be in the next 4 to 5 years. So everybody, sit tight. Get a 4-year plan. I had a 4-year plan. It ended up playing out. So get ready, get situated, and strap in for the ride of your life because we're about to go on the ride of our lives. So you all are amazing. Hope your day's good, bro. Appreciate you. Delusional. About to get liquidated. I sent THETA a tweet. Thank you, bro. I'll be there. A special thanks to everyone who joins us every single day. We really appreciate it. David Kendall, Anku Kuti Butsu. Much love, Sam. Oh, wait. I want to do one last thing because I saw Anku, man. I want to put my our indicator out. Just check. I want to just take a look at it. I'll just take a look at it. Just take a look at it. I haven't looked at it. I just delete all the other stuff here. And I add it fresh because I never know what Danny's been doing on it. On the weekly. We'll just wait for some things to pop in here. I'm just showing the indicator that I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Cool.
I want to see what it says. Whenever this Williams is super green and low, that's a great time to buy Bitcoin. Like right there. So it attempted to give us it's giving us a rocket ship here. It tried to give a bounce there, but that's not as strong as a rocket ship. It gave a rocket ship there, a nice bounce. See? Caught that beautiful bounce to the upside. Interesting. It nuked the top here, called the top there with a nuke. Told you to get out. Told you that was high, right? What is this little box on the left on my indicator? It shows you the RSI on the weekly, the 3-day, the daily, and the 4-hour, right? And it shows you the levels of the RSI and the SRSI all together in this little box. Isn't that cool? I've never seen an indicator do that. I'm also combining multiple time frames into one, meaning whenever I'm looking down here, I can go to the settings and I can add lower time frames and higher time frames. It saves you time from looking through the entire market. So this is trying to call a bottom here. It's attempting to call a bottom. It called the dump right there, though. It called a beautiful blood diamond right there to the downside. Also, this line here is a beautiful place to long and short. When you bounce off of it, price action likes to bounce. Once you get below it, price action's bearish, you know. It's like a 200 weighted moving average, I think it is. Or a volume weighted moving average, 200 volume weighted moving average. Oh, I do this all the time. It gets the chat rate up pretty nice, though, you know. So look, here's our new indicator that we built. Gives you the range bound ATR. The Williams here is super low. See, let me double click this indicator here, the bottom one. Whenever the Williams gets green, see, these are the greatest times to buy Bitcoin in your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times right there. And you can clearly, and whenever see these bars, whenever they get pink and light, that's a buy zone. Whenever it gets dark and red, that's a sell zone. So look, see, this is accumulation. You were in light pink, but then you went to dark red, that was your sell. Then it went to light pink and it told you accumulate again. Then it went to dark blue and it told you to sell. Purple, you know. Then heavy purple, basically as we ran up. Here it told you to accumulate right here too, because it was light pink. You see, these are volume nodes. Like this is like this is almost like money flowing away too. And then it told you to sell when this got a dark color. Now it's light again. When this is a light pink, that's when price action is falling, you know, low. Look at the green Williams. The green Williams was a bounce there. Doesn't mean it's a bottom, but it tells you you're at a low. Green Williams right here for a bounce. Green Williams right here, like the pandemic lows and right before the dump. Green Williams right there on the actual bottom of the market. And then the last time we had a green Williams was right here at like 200, you know, something like $600 or something, $500, $200. So this indicator is doing everything it can to try to call a bottom here for Bitcoin, you know. Let's look at the 2-week chart. Hasn't given us any signals right now as of yet. It had a buy signal there, but it got trumped by the dump, right? It did call this pump up on the 2-week. And it called the short right there perfectly with 4 told you start a short right there. That 4 says your daily, your 4 hour, your hour, all these time frames are overbought, right? All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Crypto is life. If I have a chance, I'll jump back in for the Fed meeting, and I'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much. Be safe.